Enough talk.
Hello everybody. Hello chat room. Hello.
Sup, losers? Who's slowly crawling their way out of the trenches on a stress-induced anxiety attack while still on the edge of falling back into hard-ass crying? Woot. Hey, yo.
I'm sorry you're going through it. I hope that this, whatever this is tonight, can serve as a good stabilizing agent. If not, leaning you further into the anxiety camp. I can't guarantee which one it'll be. Guys, oh my god. I'm drinking orange juice in this huge ass fucking mug because I almost passed out today. I almost fucking passed out today, dude. It was crazy, man. So I've been trying to get in shape. And the last several weeks I've done like yoga, like nice basing foundational yoga to really get my body back into the spirit of moving. And I feel that now. I don't want to say I'm back up to snuff now, but like I know how my body moves, and I'm like, okay, I feel primed for actual physical activity, because the yoga I've been doing is fairly simplistic. And I've been choosing deliberately the more simplistic ones available, because I just want to get back into it slow. So what did I do today? Not slow. I decided I'm gonna lift weights, and so I had a whole thing planned out where I was focusing on legs for a little bit, and then like biceps and triceps, and then I was gonna try like bench pressing a little bit. But the thing is that I didn't take breaks in between any of that. So I just kept running set after set after set. And I do one rotation of each thing and then go right back to the top and start doing another rotation. And I did like 2.5 of those, and I was like, like actively, I had to sit there and do this on the floor, like pace myself. So I was like, I'm gonna fucking throw up. So I walked out into the kitchen, barely poured myself a glass of orange juice, sat on the couch, and I said across the apartment, I said, "Hey, Mary," and Mary comes over, and she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "This is gonna sound fucking stupid. Can you go grab me the glass of orange juice I just pulled?" And Mary walked all of 5 feet to grab the orange juice and laid it on the table in front of me. Suffice to say, all of that. Take your time. Take your fucking time. Don't try and rush into it. I think I've learned a very valuable lesson today about not rushing into things, and just like giving it its due space. Do a set, then breathe. Then do another set, then breathe a little more, then do one more set, and then you're done. Don't do it all at once, and then when you're like halfway to Ralphtown, fucking call out for the OJ ambulance, dude. Don't do what I did. No. Oh my god. Fucking killed me. Well, not literally, but almost. I watched the Lord of the Rings movies for the first time yesterday, which is why I'm playing Shadow of Mordor. The movies are peak. Destroyer, did you watch, here's my purist.
Did you watch the theatrical or the extended cuts? That's my question to you. Did you watch the theatrical or the extended cuts? I need to know. Inquiring minds desire an answer.
Chat, what's going on? I see Destroyer, I see Alexis, I see Ash, and was I right in that I saw Astra? Yes, I did. How are you guys all doing tonight? Me and my friends watched all the extended cuts in one day from fucking 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. So you guys enjoyed them, right? They are fucking peak. So when I've only ever seen the extended cuts. I've never watched the theatricals. And so when Mary and I were flying back home from New York like a couple of months ago after visiting Peach, No, it wasn't New York. I think it was our flight back from Nebraska. But so when we were flying back from Nebraska, you know, I had all that time. And the plane had all of the Lord of the Rings movies on the fucking on the screen or whatever. So I ended up watching Fellowship in a theatrical cut, and I was like, all my favorite fucking parts are gone. Like, this movie sucks now. And then that's what I meant to say. And then when we also went to New York to see The Return of the King in concert, I thought that was going to be the extended cut. Because I was like, oh, this seems like an event, you know, like for Lord of the Rings people by Lord of the Rings people. It was the theatrical cut. So I finally watched the theatrical cut of Return of the King for the first time as well. And again, my same thought when watching it is, all my favorite fucking parts are gone. Like, what is this movie now? Yeah, it's like fucking half the substance. I don't know. One of my friends is like a Lord of the Rings super nerd, so he knew everything about them. That's cool. It's kind of cool to watch it with someone who's like super versed. Maybe not all the time. But like for your first watch, there's kind of an enthusiasm that you can garner off of them. He answered any questions we had. That's fucking cool. Did he tell you that Celeborn's real name is Teleporno? Did he tell you? Galadriel's husband's real name is Teleporno? No? Fake fucking your friend's a fake fucking fan. Only real fans know that Celeborn, Galadriel's husband, his name in whatever fucking Elvish language, this is the fake fan in me showing, whatever fucking Elvish language is Teleporno. You see, much like how people are obligated to mention a few things about the Lord of the Rings films, like the fucking knife throw in Fellowship, like the fucking helmet kick in Two Towers, I believe. I am obligated to mention the Teleporno thing. Like it's a not so much an obligation, but a compulsion. You know, we get close to that subject matter, and my body just like screams at me. It's like boom boom, boom boom, boom boom, let it out, boom boom, and I'm like, and I have to tell you, Celeborn's real name is Teleporno. Hi, Mitty. Hi, Disco. How are you guys doing today? I was just telling people about how I fucking passed out, or almost passed out. I didn't pass out. I almost did. Mine is that Sean Astin impaled his foot during the river scene in the end of the Fellowship. That's right. Wasn't it on like some stray glass in the river? Bro did it barefoot, not just in the Hobbit shoes. My friend told me that too. Yeah. I went to buy beads. How was that? Like glass beads, plastic beads, wooden beads, acrylic beads. Is that a thing? No, he did it in the Hobbit feet and it went through them. Oh, sick nasty. Good. I got seed beads. What the fuck is a seed bead? You take like a sunflower seed and you like drill a hole through it?
That's nutty. That's crazy. Absolutely preposterous.
Chat, I had to bring Slam back from the brink with orange juice when he almost passed out. No, I told him that I called you out into the living room and I literally said, I was like, Mary, this is gonna sound fucking pathetic, but can you grab that orange juice that I just poured? And you walked all of 5 feet, grabbed the orange juice and brought it to me. It was very sad. I literally almost made myself pass out today. Either pass out or fucking Ralph my guts out, dude. Crazy. Oh. Never again. I'm gonna space my workouts out. No, they're like teeny tiny. You're gonna have to show me what we're talking about. I have no clue. It sounds cool, but I have no fucking clue. Catching up on laundry today, but no washer dryer, so we have to go over to fiance's grandparents to do it. I wish you luck. I wish you luck. At least you have a safe washer and dryer to do your laundry, and you don't have to go to a public laundromat. Not that there's anything wrong with public laundromats, okay? I've frequented my share of public laundromats. But there may be something wrong with public laundromats, man. You don't know who goes into a public laundromat every day. All my homies hate Gollum. Gollum is just a little guy. He deserved everything that happened to him. No, you're right. I mean, look, there could be an argument to be made for, there may be an argument to be made for Smeagol. But at the same time, Smeagol's the same motherfucker who wrapped his gross, grimy-ass hands around Deagle's throat. Right? That wasn't Gollum, that was Smeagol. I just went to a public laundromat today. How was that experience? Did you enjoy it? The only time I've been to public laundromats are under not so stellar contexts. So my perception of public laundromats is maybe a little skewed. Got roped into fixing their closet because the pole rack things weren't screwed into the studs. Woof! Yeah, that's important. My only gripe with the series is that Gandalf does nothing. That's kind of his thing. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure Bro's the most powerful wizard, and all he does is use his staff to flash a light around. It doesn't help anyone with magic. That's kind of his thing. He's like, well, I mean, in a quite literal sense, in the creation myth, he's essentially like an angel on Earth, right? Like, brought down to, like, uphold the good word, the good faith. And so Gandalf's whole thing, like, he'll intervene when it's necessary, but I don't think he's necessarily gonna, like, swing his little staff around any single fucking time he can. Like, he's just there to lend a good word and make sure that people figure it out on their own, and when they can't, that's when he waves the staff around, you know? Good. I actually kind of like laundromats in concept. No, they're fun. Don't get me wrong. They're cool. They're great. They're fun. I just have spent too many full days in laundromats in quick succession to properly be able to enjoy them. But I don't know. Some of those days were fun. Bro's dirty. Well, if you're going to criticize me like that, then I'll just turn off the camera. If you're going to criticize me like that and call me, quote, dirty, end quote, I'm just going to turn off the camera. What is that? Stop taking pictures of me. Stop taking pictures. Fuck-ass orange? It's not an orange. I think it's supposed to be like a turnip or something. You won't believe what's behind that turnip. I actually predicted this stream would happen. It's not like there's a fucking schedule on my... Chat, go... Scroll down. Scroll down and click the schedule button. You buffoons. Predicted. There's a schedule now. I don't look at that, TBH. All right. My friend did introduce me to the giant spider god that lived in Middle-earth. That was cool. Are you talking about Ungoliant? Because Ungoliant hits. Yes, yeah. Ungoliant hits. Shelob, if you will, is the daughter of Ungoliant. And I believe that the spiders of Mirkwood are the offspring of Shelob. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know if you've seen The Hobbit yet, but those spiders, the ones that are like... and freaky. Those ones are the offspring of Shelob. Sauron aura farming all the time. He really fucking is. He really fucking is. I love fuck-ass fantasy spiders. I do enjoy spiders that talk. Weirdly enough, I enjoy spiders that talk more than spiders that don't. Except for the fucking Harry Potter Spider-Man. That guy can go to hell. They made that guy like way too real and he fucking sucks. I hate that guy. I think an actual source of like visceral trauma that I have stems from that. The weird Harry Potter Spider-Man. Bro isn't even in a physical form and he makes everyone afraid. He's a giant eye stuck to a tower and people across the country are scared. But it's the implication! It's the implication! Because I don't think too many people in the Second Age of Middle-earth would really know much about, like, Morgoth, which was Sauron's mentor. Sauron's boss. Retired. But, like, you know, through the preserved oral legends of the elves, especially those around, like, the time of the Last Alliance, you know, you'd have recounts of, like, the battle there at the Last Alliance of Men and Elves to sort of give you a taste of how bad Sauron is. I just got a concrete at Culver's. I'll be real, I skimmed that while I was trying to say what I was saying to Destroyer, and I thought that you had just said that you purchased concrete. I was like, fucking, alright, cool, great, whatever. Go fucking pave your driveway or something, dork. But no, a concrete at Culver's actually sounds real good. I actually, I mean, our, MIDI drinks concrete confirmed.
Concrete so yummy.
Fucking our Dairy Queen closes in an hour, and there's no way that I'm getting up and going to get a Blizzard right now, because I wouldn't even eat it on stream. I would literally get the Blizzard and then just fucking freeze it. But I really want one now. All my homies love concrete. All my homies love concrete! And they're contractors. All my homies love concrete. And they make paving bricks. I love eating concrete. Freezing a blizzard is a criminal offense? No, it's not. I mean, it turns it less soft serve, but, like, it's very, very good. Actually, I'd argue the second-hand blizzard, or maybe not second-hand, but, like, the blizzard as day 2 seconds, kind of better than the fucking first time around. I'm gonna look, I don't know. I think the frozen blizzard the day after is better than getting it right then and there. There's something about digging for it. Except if you get, like, heavy, like, mix-ins, because then all the mix-ins go to the bottom. Unless you freeze it early. But by the time you're freezing it, like, it's already fucking melted, right? So if you get, like, an M&M Blizzard, you're gonna have ice cream, a hard fucking block of chocolate and candy that you can't get your teeth through. Is essentially what it's gonna turn into. I don't like Blizzards anyway, so a refrozen one sounds like my nightmare. Well, you are bad. I went to Dairy Queen today and their ice cream machine was broken. Ugh! That's the second most irritating thing about Dairy Queen to me. I still don't think that it beats the Blizzard inversion for me. Like, if I went to a Dairy Queen and they were like, our ice cream machine's broken, I'd be like, well, that fucking sucks. And goes against the point of, like, everything you stand for. But it still doesn't piss me off as much as the fucking inversion, so, you know. Why are you making it into an archaeological event? Because it is. The frozen Blizzard experience with heavy toppings, mix-ins, is an archaeological experience. It's an archaeological dig, right? Because you discover, right, like the recent remains, the sediment on top. and then you have to dig to get to the bottom, which is the fucking, you know, the schmutz, the gold, right? The city of gold located under the you know, thousands of years of dirt and debris. It just turns out that gold is also probably gonna fucking break your teeth unless you let it thaw a little more. Ice cream shop out of ice cream. Wish I could find an Otama Yummy emote so I could curse the chat with it. Yummy! My Dairy Queen doesn't even bother flipping them. Take me to that store. Take me to that fucking store. I want to give each of them a Nobel Peace Prize. I want to give each of them the... I was going to say the Purple Heart, but I feel like that's bad. I'll give them a Nobel Peace Prize. Don't get me started, but I hate the Blizzard flip. I'm not going to go into fucking further details. Someone can find the clip and drudge it up. Actually, someone go do that. Find the clip, post it in chat. Because I don't want I don't want to raise my heart rate today. But I fucking hate the Blizzard inversion.
Above you again?
Have some Bezos bucks, my lord.
Thank you, Her Majesty, for the 8-month resub with Prime. The Prime resub. That floor's getting punched today. It's getting punched today. And I can control it. I can control if it gets punched or not, but I'm not really controlling it well. How many Blizzard rants are you gonna have on this channel? As many as it takes to get the fucking point across. As many as it takes for fucking Blizzard, for Dairy Queen corporate to reach out to me and be like, hey, I'm really sorry. I want a fucking DM apology. I don't need a public apology. I just want a private DM'd apology from Dairy Queen corporate that says, hey, I'm really sorry. We're pulling that back. That's all I need. That's all I've wanted. You know, I just want the corporate entity to apologize to me for my own personal gripe. You know, say hi to Car Audio Slam. Hello. I'm sorry, headphone people. I'm really sorry. I'm feeling quirky. I'm feeling quirky tonight. I'm feeling wacky tonight. Time for Date Everything. I'm gonna wait for that game to come out. The reason being is because I actually just bought it. So I'm not gonna play the demo, I'm gonna wait for it to come out. And then when it's out, oh wait, is 30 dB on? Oh shit. Oh, 30 dB. I'm sorry guys. Yeah, so I kind of just like... I set my Twitch audio down already, so whatever, my lord. 30 dB woo. Wait, yeah, no, this is going on a car mic, isn't it? Don't put the goo in the jar, please. Remove the goo from the jar. Please stop. I went to a fort in Shadow of Mordor, and there's 6 captains there.
I don't know. Lock the fuck in? Maybe. And here's a thought. Lock the fuck in. I'm just suggesting. You know, if I really were to throw something forward, I'd say locking in is the best chance you have at success.
I did. They're all dead. Round of applause, please. Round of applause. Goo is in Benton's stream, and it'll gladly stay there. It'll stay there. No goo here. All you get is gunk. Just put the goo in the jar, bro. Jesus Christ. Stop putting up a fight. So if you need a better stream... Mods? Delete them! Kill this man! What does it say? My lord, I require live reaction and shy fingers? what you require and well, I can give you and all you want.
My lord, my buffer size is 12 seconds. We are suffering.
But can you give them at the same time? How's that?
Yes, my lord, perfect. Thank you, my lord.
You didn't take it in time. You didn't take it in time. I wish that was faster. Because I really do have to just, like... I have to, like, hold a fucking pose forever. You see how long that took? Next person to screenshot. They didn't get it. They didn't get it. Kinda cringe that you're anti-goo, considering your mascots are a chewed-up wad of gum and a swamp frog. But we have gunk. We don't have goo. We have gunk. I love gunk. I'm the gunk man. The master of gunk. The server of funk. But most of all, I love gunk. Cancelled for anti-goo sentiments. Alright. Maybe I won't be doing demos tonight. Maybe I'll starve you. Maybe you're going back in the fucking Discord box. And I'm not gonna take you out for the next week. I'm not gonna take you out for the next month. You're gonna have to wonder when you're gonna get your next meal. I'm gonna drip a nice fine steak, all right, freshly cooked to perfection, just the way you like it. Rare, medium rare, well done. I don't fucking care. Whatever way you like it. Just imagine that dangling over your head, okay? And the grease is like dripping on your forehead, right? You're like trying to lap it up like a fucking dog, and then I'm gonna yank it away. Just when you think you can get a taste, I'm gonna yank it away. It says Slam has 1 viewer on my Twitch. Bro fell off. I didn't fall off. I never fell off. I'm still here. I'm hanging on. I'm gripping. I'm gripping with my massive grippers. Nah, we're good. We're good. We're good. You never fell on. I never fell off because I never fell on. I never fell off because I wasn't here. I've been absent from the cliff. Then why is there a goo emote and not a gunk one? Mods, work on that. Get us some gunk emotes. I love gunk. I'm the gunk man, the master of gunk, the server of funk. But most of all, I love gunk. It's such a stupid... I read back my own words and I'm like, really? You wanted to say that? Give me the gunk.
You can't fall off if you never fell on, my lord.
Absent just like my dad. Chat, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. Gunk is the real? Wait, at Gunk is the real? What is that meant to say?
My lord, enjoy the 30 dB Getty.
Oh wait, did you do it again? This must suck for people. Slam, you're too quiet. You should make your mic louder. Guys, I'm not gonna make my mic louder. It's boosted. I know it's boosted because I'm consistently hitting yellow. You're lucky I've got a fucking limiter on this thing. Like...
ASMR, Clueless Blonde. Blonde intro stream. Set to background music.
It was a take on Grok and Twitter chuds. Oh, okay. I don't get Twitter chuds. I'm sorry. That's like a brand of humor I don't get.
Maybe I just want to hear Mob in the background.
I don't think you can, but you can probably... Wait, can you guys hear my fan? Yeah, you can, like, really get it. That's whack. What a... Fuck. There's so much background noise. White noise generator. Yeah, I'm like the videos of here, hold up.
Fabulous. That's great. Good for you.
Thanks, Todd. I'm like those videos of like the Star Trek Enterprise like engine sound for like 5 hours. You know, you just have you have the beep boop boop beep 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 boop boop. Just imagine. Beep boop. Boop beep beep boop. Beep beep. Boop beep beep. Bloop boop boop boop. Bloop boop boop boop.
You are indeed a bastard.
All right, well, you're a fucking dick, so. Like, chat, what? That's so insulting. You should bring ReactBot on. What is ReactBot? Is that the thing you showed me before? I'm not bringing that thing on. I'm not welcoming that demon. You wish. Oh, so I feel like I'm stealing something if I use that. What did you say about Date Everything earlier? I tuned it out. I said I'm not playing Date Everything today. But I will play it when it comes out because I already bought it. Because I knew I wanted to like play it at length. I didn't just want to play the demo. So I just bought the game. I zoned out. We still doing goo jokes. Nope, we moved on. We've moved on. Slam ReactBot. I could do it. I could make it happen. I don't know. Okay, it does look fun, so I'm excited for that.
Oh god, I don't like sexual content.
That's like the most fucking ironic comment you've ever typed. Gave all the info out for people who want it, like the software for ReactBot. Can I make it me? Is it just like recordings? Or is it like a trained model on his voice that just says whatever? Because if I can make it me, then I'd feel better about it. I just don't want... I'm not... Here's the thing, chat. I don't watch people, like, to any degree. So I'm not like a super large, like, fan of X or Y or Z. So if I... it'd be so off topic for me to have, like, a little Jax film sitting in my fucking corner of my screen here. It's just a 3D model that'll say random things. I get you. It just doesn't...
It's not a part of my brand.
That's my gripe. There's no consistency. You're basically Jax Films. Basically being someone is not being someone. You can make it say voice lines of you from your streams. I would have to enlist an army of clippers and cutters to isolate all of those different things that I want it to say. That's time-consuming and expensive. Slam is like German mixed with Jax. God damn. Like, it would be fun to have a mini Hubba at the side of the screen. You could be like, Hubba, what do you think about this? And Hubba could be like, I'm feeling freaky. Well, that's kind of like a streamer that I watch has like a small like AI voice model trained off of their own voice that they personally made. That they can essentially just like ask questions, and it's like a tiny little version of themselves that responds like with context. That could be one area where I'm like, yeah, the usage of that, like, you know, voice generative AI is fun, and I'm consenting to record my own voice to train a model. But I've also heard that that's expensive because it like costs per generation, if I'm not mistaken.
My lord, you must turn the white noise machine back on.
You can turn it on yourselves, but I'm not gonna. Slam is slam. Slam is like a man. If a man and a woman had a baby. This is great. Compare me to more things, chat. What am I? What am I like? compare me to something using like or as. Right? Or you could use a metaphor. I'm fine with metaphors as well. You know. This is where I finally weed out who knows what a fucking simile versus a metaphor is. If you get it wrong, I'll ban you. Slam is similar to a friend of mine. I am breaking into Slam's home, my lord. I should have done it the first time. I have my fucking hands on my glass, okay? Just get off my back. Slam is cool December evening on an August day. Slam is like goo and or gunk. Slam is slick as good. Hi, Slam. Hi, Bex. They're comparing me to things using similes or metaphors. Slam is like someone I used to know. What do you mean used to? Is this the official like unfriending post? Mitty, in my chat, I came here to see an ocean train.
We'll get there soon. We'll get there soon. Slamlands Chugs is gonna chug the ocean. Enough talk.
I love Badlands Chugs. I love that guy so much. Bex, how are you doing tonight?
Slam is like the lettuce you bought months ago and then have left it sitting in the fridge for a little too long. That is to say, limp and moldy. My lord, you are like a cold autumn day, sitting on the porch with a cup of hot chocolate with a book. Bro might be Louis Armstrong.
I've gone from Jack's films to Jerma to Louis Armstrong. This is great.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see my orange juice that I'll drink in front of you.
I'm doing pretty damn good. Just finished the last M&M cookie in the house.
That's badass, dude. I'm fucking proud of you. Although I want you to have more. I'm sorry that that's the last one.
Is the consensus more kind metaphors or harsh similes?
I mean, they're just assholes in general. I think they're all rude. Some are nice, some are rude.
Slam is like Shaggy, but Fred.
What does that mean? Not quite there. To do Louis, you have to just destroy your throat. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. Not when I've got a fucking potential, like, 2-3 hour stream in front of me.
I see trees of green.
I love when Slam does the voices, my lord.
What's a voice you guys want me to do? I'll do a voice for you right now. We should do a reading stream, chat. Maybe we just find like a bunch of like public access texts, and I'll just read them.
I mean, Gray is here, so I would concur. Slam is playing like a victim.
No. Dak is very correct. 3 hour stream and Gollum voice. Here's the thing. Have I ever told you guys like the voices that I really, really hate? Some people can do them well, but I really, like, there is nothing you could do to piss me off more than to be like, oh yeah, I do voice impressions. And I'm like, okay, what do you do? And they're like, oh, I do like Gollum, I do Kermit, and then I do Shaggy. There's nothing that makes me just, ow, ow. I punched my hand. Like real, ow. I wanted to like, you know, I wanted to give it that smack, but I didn't get the smack the first time. I just like drove my knuckle into the palm of my hand. Ow. But I hate those voices. I also hate Mickey Mouse. I hate Mickey Mouse. I'm not doing a Mickey Mouse voice. Do not ask me to do a voice that someone would do at a fucking high school speech meet. Don't ask me to do that. I'm not going to do it. Except for Bobby Hill.
I'm okay, Dad.
I love Bobby Hill. Peter Griffin. Holy crap. Holy crap, Lois. Freaking sweet. That one I just love. It's fun. What about Minnie Mouse? What does Minnie Mouse even sound like? It's just like Mickey, but different. My lord, do not do this. Snap failures, let's go. Donald Duck. I always wanted to be able to do the Donald Duck voice, but I can't. So like people can say like random shit in it, right? Right? All I can do is scream. all I can do is scream. I don't get how people like you somehow you're supposed to be able to like hold your tongue there because you have to hold your tongue there. Like at the side of your mouth. Somehow people can articulate with that, and that fucks with me. That fucks with me. I can't do it. So all I can do is Donald Duck. Yeah. My name is Slam Jamley, and I'm auditioning for the part of Donald Duck in a witch hunt pogrom. It's like so fucking stupid. But I can't do anything else. I don't get how people articulate with that. It's so fucked. Like, honestly, if you can articulate doing like that shit, more power to you. You're in a fucking league of your own. I will never be cast as the voice of Donald Duck. That's not happening in my lifetime. I'm not even in like the fucking top 10,000 people who'd ever be considered. I'm not in that list. Unless they're looking for a good scream. Then I'm the guy. That's like my shit. I specialize. I can say personally, I specialize not in the Donald Duck voice, but the Donald Duck scream. That's my forte as a voice actor. Yeah. Kind of where I'm at. What about Stitch impressions? I don't even like Lilo and Stitch like that, but I can't stand a Stitch impression. I hate the Stitch voice done by anyone other than the guy. The guy, I'm like, all right, fine, it's your deal. Anyone else doing it? Ugh. There. But can you do Goofy? I used to... That's another one. All right, so look, I'm as much a hypocrite as I am like a fucking, you know. So it's another one of those voices that I hate people doing just because they can't do it right. Here's the thing. I'm done with my Goofy bit. As soon as I acknowledge it, you're done, right? Okay. No, so to give a little bit of backstory, right? To go into my origin story, okay? Chat, I have a bachelor's in music. I am a classically trained operatic baritone who has the ability to, cycle between a wide variety of musical styles. And moreover, I am a voice performer. In my musical training, I've learned how to manipulate the muscles of the voice to achieve a wide variety of different sounds and tones and emotive feels. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, the Goofy voice. But so before I ever did any of that, and I had no technique, no knowledge, no nothing, I had a knack for imitation. Such as to say, like, I'd hear something I thought sounded really cool. I'd go out and like imitate that on my own. That's actually how I learned to sing, was through imitating like thrash and grunge metal vocalists. Funnily enough, it gave me like a firm enough foundation that when I finally got in there and started learning from people who knew what the fuck they were talking about instead of my brain, it was a great, like, what do I want to say? Like cornerstone to the rest of everything. But so if you're to take that in the frame of like doing voices and impressions, a lot of people get like the general gist of it, but there are so many things that go into a voice, so to speak. because more so than just like studying the character voice, you almost have to study the actor themselves. The key point for me is like Arthur Morgan, and by extension Roger Clark, the performer behind Arthur Morgan. Because a lot of people will, try and do the Arthur Morgan voice, and they'll be like,
Hey there, cowboy. It's me, Arthur.
and they'll get it way wrong. They have the
Dark, gruff quality, that kind of thing. But it's not Arthur, 'cause he's not straight Western.
When you take into account that Roger Clark himself, I believe, is Irish, you begin to notice a lot of things in Roger Clark's own natural speaking voice that come forward with the Arthur Morgan voice.
And so it sounds a little bit like this. There's something that's just different. It's just different enough.
But it's the way that like certain consonants are pronounced, and vowels are just like slightly tweaked. That gives it like it gives it a place in the world that you can draw upon and be like, oh, okay, that's the history of it. I don't know. That's sort of me like spieling, but suffice to say, like when people do, X, Y, or Z voice, they're getting the general feel, and that pisses me off. They're not doing anything wrong. I'm a purist, okay? Because especially too when I would imitate things as a kid, and even when I do them to this day, for me, like the cadence, the pitch, the exact expressed tone are all like insanely important to me. Because like a line isn't just a line, right? If I'm to think of I'm trying to think of something. What do I want to say? Andrew Jackson, the president. I mean, I can't think of an exact example right now that would help me demonstrate this best, that all of you guys would probably grab onto. But like, a line isn't just a line. Like, you can't just read it in the voice, right? I'll use Arthur Morgan again, okay? So, one line that Arthur Morgan has is to John Marston toward the latter portion of the game, and he's talking about, like, shit's going sour, you gotta go. And so the line is,
When the time comes, you gotta run and don't look back. This is over.
There's so much to that. But there's a cadence to it as well. There's a musicality. And I think that's kind of like my own unique perspective on acting, is I look at every single spoken line as if it's a tiny musical phrase, if that makes sense. I really pace out what I'm saying in a musical manner, especially if I'm making up like my own interpretation. If there is no like, I don't listen to recordings or like watch something that I'm going to be performing in if it has something that I can reference. I try not to. But if I end up seeing something like that and I have prior knowledge, I try to go in without that prior knowledge. And when I'm inventing, my Arthur Morgan Succumb to the Goo.
Dutch! I succumb to the goo, Dutch! Dutch, I need your help getting out of the goo. Oh, it's real bad, Dutch.
No, but I look at each line like it's its own little piece of music. I'm probably yapping, and you're all fucking talking about X or Y or Z other thing. You're not interested, but that's my philosophy. Is every single line is like a musical stanza. A musical phrase, if you will. I think it's cool. Slam, have you thought about playing Expedition 33? No. No, please. I'm already gonna die of embarrassment. Wait, what the fuck? Slam did some Andrew Jackson pieces from the musical? Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I wouldn't be able to do them now. I barely remember those pieces. They're good, don't get me wrong, but they're not super memorable in my nog. I find people's voices really interesting, so I appreciate your perspective.
My lord, I require an impersonation of President Abraham Lincoln.
Does Lincoln have any recordings?
70 years ago, something happened in somewhere. I can't remember too much else. But I'm giving this address so that the people of the Confederate South will stop being cringe. Please stop being cringe. Come back to the North, to the Union. It's not states' rights. You're just fucking cringe. Stop.
Still chasing the high I got from when I hear you sing Grace live, that one time knowing you'll never do it again. By Rag and Bone Man? Yeah, that was a good song. That was a good song. Yeah? I love that song. Chat, one of these days maybe I'll sing for you. You could do Lincoln from Clone High. I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't know who the fuck Clone High Lincoln is. I always want you to sing it for me and you never will. One of these days.
My lord does not know the words to the Gettysburg Address.
That was like not Lincoln at all. He actually had a higher pitched Weasley voice.
7 years ago. I'm calling upon the South to not be cringe.
There we go. How's that? Just like Lincoln. That's just like Lincoln. I need Slam to watch Clone High. I'm not going to do it. Unless, of course, it's on like Amazon Prime and I can safely binge it on stream. It's perfectly his humor. Abraham Lincoln, the renowned vampire slayer. That movie fucks. If you've never watched Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, it weirdly fucks. It's like such a good movie because it knows what it is. Chat, if you haven't seen Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer, please, or Vampire Hunter, go watch it. It's like so, it's good camp. I don't know, I love it.
Not right now, asshole. That came out more aggressive than I meant.
It's based on true events. We do need to do a movie night at some point soon. It's on my list after Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Chat, do you want any more? Do you want any more of my theatrical perspectives, or my performance perspectives? Was the music thing interesting? I could say more about it, but only if you want me to. Sing Grace? No. AMA. What do you want to know? I was going to do a funny and put the Gettysburg Address in TTS, but it's too long.
My lord.
Yeah, perform Drinking and Ocean.
Enough talk.
Why don't you drink the ocean? I could drink the ocean. You want me to drink the ocean? I'll drink the ocean.
Enough talk.
I have to find the game. Here it is. So, the point of tonight, for as much as I want to stream, is we're probably going to play some NextFest demos. I've got a lot lined up. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 NextFest demos lined up. Drink Deson. I feel like that's a D's Nuts joke. Deson Nuts. I look up and it's gone. Censorship. You know we have a 1984 emote? Which one are you looking forward to the most? Out of these demos? That's a good question. There's some fun ones here. So there's an Agatha Christie game that looks to kind of be like a puzzler. It's inspired by Death on the Nile. There's one called Caput Mortuum that is kind of like a lo-fi, kind of like PlayStation 1, like dungeon crawler. There are a couple fishing games that I have here. There's one called Deep Pixel Melancholy. There's one where you play as a gecko, and then that's a puzzler one too. There's a herding game of like giant creatures. That looks fun. There's kind of like an Eastern European, like 2D, gritty, like mystery. There's a funny one about the turnip guy, this guy. There's one called Medieval Pig. I think this one's gonna be like hot Garbo, but it looked very funny, and I wanted to just play it. There's one called Saloonery. What was this one about? I can't remember what this one was about, but I have a couple of Western games here. There's Wild West General Store Simulator, which looked really fun too. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot of these. But probably, I would have to say the Herding one or the Agatha Christie one. I've been fiending for another puzzler, kind of like Scorn. I've been really wanting like another Scorn type game, you know? Give me more Geiger in my life. And give me more like really atmospheric puzzle games, you know? Scorn was such a fucking... It wasn't the best game ever, but on vibes, it fucking ruled. It was like astounding to me at the time. I was like, this game's so neat. I don't know. I really loved Scorn. I'm starting to think the gummies I got at the liquor store weren't normal. Scorn looks so cool. It's fun. You should play it if you get the chance. It's, you know, probably not what you'll expect at a first glance, but I thought it was really clever, really fun. By the time we got to the end, I was like, whoa. You know, it was super cool. More Berthold doors like Scorn. I'll just play Halo 3. Halo 3's got a lot of Berthold doors. Do you? I'm not answering that. Fuck. Mods? Get this guy. I can't believe it, chat. Alright. Yeah, we'll load up Sip Fisher here first. I can't guarantee the sound is going to be good. I need to level it. I need to level all of these, so it might hit you like a freight train at first. I'm sorry. But let me go ahead and start loading this up. Also, I may need to fuck with graphics settings too when we do this. Yeah, because this one's going to be over here. It's probably going to be super fucking loud. Yeah. Let's do that. I'll run over here. And we will do this. I don't know if it accepts keyboard mouse. It doesn't seem to. So we'll just do, controller. Mouse sensitivity, yeah, no, it doesn't. I'm gonna turn the volume to like 65. Let me know if this becomes too much. I'll change it. I'm gonna turn my camera off though, because I'm like really washed out here.
Enough talk. Chat room, it's time to sip the ocean.
Also, holy fuck, can I adjust my sensitivity? Mouse sensitivity. 45. There we go, Jesus. Oh, oh.
It's time to chug the ocean.
Oh, is that my breath?
My lord, it's time to fish.
I need a bigger fucking breath capacity, chat. I've got no breath. Chat, do you ever find your guys, like, are, like, so fucking thirsty? I hate the noise so much. You sipped up all the water in this area. Cool. Buy a dock pack to build from the shop to build your dock. Oh, okay.
My lord, sounds like sucking in a straw through the end of a drink.
What's in the goddamn chest?
Do I have to slurp from the thing? Slurp from the chest?
You sipped up all the water in this area.
How do I get up?
Why does it sound like you're almost always out of water? I think because, you know, I'm tastefully, like, holding my straw, like, just high enough that it, that I'm still catching air, you know? I'm not, like, you know, slurping through the straw because there's no water. I'm slurping for style's sake. Because it's a more fashionable sip. You know? Refill lake. Oh, there's a refill button?
Fish return and trade.
Sipping. Oh. Door, locked. Lungs. I probably need lungs. Is there a baby crying? That's the worst possible answer. Great work.
Thanks. I do my best work.
So obviously, chat. Let's see. Turn. Thank you for the screen cap, Smitty. All right, chat room. I think it's time to get slurping.
Enough talk.
Oh, I got one in there. Oh, he's stuck in my straw. He's like a little boba ball. I actually hate boba balls. I hate boba. I enjoy people that enjoy boba, but I can't do it with the little, like, tapioca balls, dude. They make me feel like I'm gonna fucking... They make me feel like I'm gonna, like, choke. Fishing to memories of myself and me with my girlfriend. All right.
So let's see. That's an orange fish.
I'll sell him.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
With this, let's get some lungs. And a door? Ooh! The fuck? Why did the door jump up by, like, so much? What does the door do? Tapioca are nasty. I just, you know, I don't think I could do it. All right.
Enough talk.
This is so meditative. Chat, how many fish do you realistically think you could put in your mouth? Like, if you tried, how many full-size fish, or like even just, you know, goldfish, how many could you fit in there? If it's minnows, like 25. Is this the optimal fishing strategy? I'm beginning to think so. All right, let's get some sipping power. That's good, that's good, that's good. So we've got a more powerful suck. I can suck things, like, much greater than the average human could. Oh, look at that. Oh, he just got, like, oh, absorbed into my gullet. I'd like to think, you know, my headcanon in this game is that I'm like a pelican man. Guys, just get the fruit bubbles. Oh, for boba?
That's a boot.
What do you think this will taste like?
Jumbo boot. So you got that weird jumbo boot. Who could have worn these?
Oh, the boot's worth 50?
Say no more, man. Say no more. Say no more, baby. Say no more.
Well, let's consider the max per unit. We can use the quadratic maximum formula to find out.
All right, we've got one fish. I only like the tapioca ones. I like the chew. Crazy. I wanna get off here and pick up this boot. Can I pick up the boot? No. I have to... Has anyone seen or heard of Groundhog Day like the Billy Murray movie? Who hasn't heard of Groundhog Day? $115. Oh, we're doing so good. Let's take a bucket increase, because the more that we, the more bucket we have, you know, the further we can go. Our horizons are endless with more bucket. Oh, I got like 2 here. Woo! There we go. Okay, another boot, another boot. The water is too far. Build lower to reach it. Are you serious? Dock pack. Currently holding forward down turn. Cool. Can I buy more? This game is low-key making me thirsty. Chat, can you please go ahead and post your pictures of all the drinks you've got tonight? You know, as you're figuring out your drinkable universe. You know, coming into touch with yourself a little better. Chat, when's the last time you drank anything? What did you drink? Was it good? Was it flavorful? I'm really glad that you could come here and share this time with me. That we could drink together. Okay, here we go, here we go. Next level, next level. I just realized you're drinking the whole ocean. Exactly, dude. Just like my hero Badlands Chugs. Also, there's no way that this game did not get made with Mr. Chugs in mind.
Enough talk.
My lord, I have no drink.
Well, then I beg of you, find one. Oh, he got away.
Get back here.
I can't catch those deeper fish. I have to sell what I've got. I appreciate the spit sound effects. I thought that it was a nice touch. You know, I figured you guys wanted some immersion. Rare bait. Nah. Well, actually, maybe I want some rare bait. That could be good for us. Yeah. Spitting in the fish tune. Yeah. That. The war of attrition with these fish, man. Ah. It's so hard to catch anything other than the standard, like, goldfish, dude.
Immersion, my lord. You are drinking the ocean.
Your point being?
Have you not ever wondered at the limits of human power, of human possibility? Have you not ever wondered just how much one person could drink? Sorry.
Bubbly has some good flavors of sparkling water. Mod, can you properly label that as an ad, please?
Hashtag spawn.
Just in case you were wondering, Chad, Bubbly has some great flavors of sparkling water. Yeah, I can't fight some of those fish. It's crazy. I can get the goldfish just fine, though. Ugh. Bro, I wish I was sponsored by Bubbly. Maybe stronger lungs? That's what I'm thinking. Either stronger lungs or a stronger suck. You know, one of the two. Let's see what we can get. Let's get the lungs. We'll come back for suckage. I like this game. It's a fun loop.
Enough talk.
The water is too far. Build lower to reach it.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Now I can fight this guy. Yeah, here we go. He's closer to my maw. To my big old maw. I'm gonna take him in my mouth. I'm probably gonna chew. Oh! Fuck, I couldn't get him. I couldn't get him. Nope. He's a loss too. I am concerned. What do you mean concerned? What are you concerned about? My lord. My lord! I know I lost the fish. I'm sorry. But I got a green fish. You keep losing fish. What do you mean I'm losing fish? I know I'm losing fish. It's because I'm bad. I don't have the ability to scarf down what I want. I don't have the lung capacity to scarf, man. How's the audio, by the way? Are we looking good? I want to buy another dock pack. I need another dock pack. Mic could be a little louder. How's this? Does mic need to be louder, or does this need to come down a bit? Because my mic is as loud as it always is. Bad. You're my biggest supporter. Music volume is a little loud. I'll turn it down. How's about that? TBH, your mic is always really quiet. I'll crank my volume up and suffer the consequences later. I don't know why people say that. I've literally fixed it. I've literally fixed it. It's a... Oh. Chat, what more do you want from me? What more do you want from me? I literally fixed it. Here, I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to do a thing, and you tell me if this is good. I'm going to take it to 15 decibels. Positive 15. Right now, it's at positive 10. How does this sound? Is this good or is this bad? This is half of 30. I literally fixed... Your fan is in the... That's because the fucking gain is turned up. Put it at 120 decibels and then you're good. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fucking bring it back down to 10 where it was. Bro's about to crash out because everyone says this. Everyone's like, your mic is quiet. Your mic is quiet. If I fucking turn my mic up anymore, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna send me on a. You're gonna make me fucking angry. If everyone says it, then maybe your mic is quiet. Is it quiet? Is it quiet? I've got it at fucking positive 10 decibels. I'll turn it up. I'll turn it up. I'll turn it up. How's this? How's this? Usually I have my mic right where it hits yellow. Fam. It's hitting yellow. It's in the yellow. Good. How is this? How does this sound? I know I'm crashing out about this, but I fixed it. I thought it was fixed, and now now people turn around and tell me that my mic is quiet again. How does this sound? How does this sound? If I'm like right up here on the mic where I should be, is it good? Don't fucking KEKW me. Say something productive. You're the one who gave me this fucking conundrum to solve. Oh, you're making me wait. It's all right. Got to turn it up now. Almost too loud. Oh my fucking god. All right, so how about now? What about now? Is it good now? Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create something sonically sound so that you're not hearing fucking that. Like, I think it's still within the bounds of imperceptibility. But I'm trying to create something sound, you know, that isn't tainted by my background, you know? I don't want to be one of those people who's got like a really fucking sensitive mic. I want my voice to be the thing that you hear and not the room around me. I'm very passionate about this, chat. I'm very passionate about having a good sound. My lord, you should destroy Mitty. Mitty, for your transgressions against me, you're my bestie. And I appreciate you. But for your transgressions against me, you shall suffer. 5 minutes. In the box. Be gone. And when you come back, please tell me if my mic is okay. I need to know. Oh, I've got two. I've got 2 green fish. Water is too far. Build lower to reach it. Thank you, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
You are welcome. Once again, I am keeping this country safe.
Oh, I see now, I see now. I don't know why I wasn't grasping it before, but if you, that's why the meter is here. If you slurp on the fish, I think you pull it in faster and quicker. Still doesn't help with some of these, like, really, really fast ones, though. I'm liking this game. Camera off. I forgot my camera was on. I don't want to see you. I don't want you to see me spitting up fish. Not a good look. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. That's some good money. Let's get some sipping power behind us. While we're at it, I'm also going to do rare bait and then a dock pack. I have to go back here to my OBS. There we go.
Now it's fixed. Now it's fixed.
All right, we're going to drink out this little pool here that I see. Why is it green?
Why is it green?
Water is too far. I like this, like, card system for the dock. That's pretty fun. I like that you get to, like, build your dock out. There we go. There we go. One more, one more. Chat room. Once again, welcome to my super chill fish slurping time. I'm really glad that you could be here with me to enjoy, you know, just what we've got going on today. My lord, eat the fish.
No. There will be no fish eating here.
But, chat room, I'm so glad that we get to experience this together. And just, you know, take some time out of our days. And relax. Sometimes, life can be so stressful. A hard day's work. You know, sometimes too hard. You're working yourself too hard. I think it's okay to give yourself just a little break. So think about that. This evening, as you go about your time. Give yourself some space just to breathe, just to think. Imagine all the little fishies that you could fit inside your mouth. If you had a straw and the will to use it, The world's pretty much your oyster. Sometimes I like to think that normal, filtered tap water is probably one of the most magical things we have in this world as humans. You're mumbling. You really hit me with a you're mumbling? My mic is boosted. It's turned. How's this? Cracking open another bubbly. Blackberry this time. Rice, I'm really going to have you advertise those. Just, you know, give them a hashtag spawn. I thought mumbling was a bit. Chat, am I like actually mumbling? Can you like not hear what I'm saying? Am I crazy? You can't like you can't. You were? I wasn't Chat room. It seemed like you were in and out while talking like a bit. I could hear it. You were just talking in a lower tone. What is going on? What is going on? Am I losing my mind? Is my mic, like, functioning? I'm going insane. I'm going insane. I'm not mumbling. I was speaking in a relaxed tone because I was trying to be chilled out. No, your mic is fine. You sounded fine to me. What mic do you use? I use an Audio-Technica AT2020 XLR. I am going to have to delete most of this doc to get it to function. My lord, I fear your treacherous partner, Mary, might be poisoning you. Me, your ever-loyal advisor, would never be a traitor, my lord. Thank you. At least I know there's someone out there I can trust. But if you ever tell me I'm mumbling again, so help me God, I will bring down such a righteous wrath, the likes of which you've never seen before. I do not mumble. I do not mumble. Bruh, I'm right here. Listen. You're a mod. I don't want you to have to taste the poison for me. You're necessary. Them's the bottom dregs. We have them taste the poison in the food so that we don't have to. Lest you want to taste the poison in the food, maybe that's your thing. My lord, you are not mumbling. In fact, you are so very not mumbling, it's frightening, my lord. One might say you're shouting. Please stop. It hurts my sensitive baby ears. Wait, I might get one of these guys. Oh, I might get him. Oh, I'm gonna get him. Yeah! Oh, can I get two? It's right when they end up at the bottom like that. It makes them very hard to nab. Oh. Ash, I'm sorry if it seemed like I was yelling at you. I wasn't yelling at you, I promise. I get very sensitive when it comes to mic issues. I want to make sure that my sound is the most forward part of me, you know? We know, Lamau. Alright, dude, alright. Chat, what should I get? Sippin', lungs, or bucket? What should I get? Sip? Alright. I'll get a sip. A more powerful sip goes a long way. I'll get a dock pack or two.
Cat sitting very comfortable in a box.
Thank you. Chat, I love you. I'm sorry I was mean. I was kind of a meanie head. And I didn't mean to be that to you. That was unnecessary. I feel like I could have managed my tone far better than I did in reality. I'm locked in, I'm sorry. I'm locked in. Peanut. Mods?
My lord, you're at 6 of 6, my lord. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me attentive.
Oh my god, wait, we're like right there. Let's get some lungs. You should be meaner. I'm not a mod anymore? Oh. / mod x MIDI kitty x. There we go. Hopefully I didn't get the wrong MIDI.
I should be a mod, my lord. Ah, yes, of course.
Almost. Sounds fake. Mod me. You said you would 2 months ago. I never said that. Maybe one of these days, Zinc, but today is not that day. You're pushing your luck. Also, Zinc, I would need to see proof that you're here. I always hit Zinc with that. I feel so bad. Zinc's busy. Zinc's been busy. Goalpost. I just, you know. I can get this flounder. I can get him. I can get him. Oh, we're right there. Let's fucking go. I can get one more. I can get one more. Bro, I watched the whole VG3 stream, start till end. I'm here, I'm always here. Zinc, where were you during the intro? Slam is like an energy-efficient vehicle. Gotta gas them up sometimes. Yeah, I do need that. Man, when I'm not, MIDI is. You say that like we're one entity. Purple flounder.
Huh, so you got that weird purple flounder.
Ooh. Oh man, these fish are selling for a lot, chat.
This is great stuff, this is great stuff. God forbid a mod have a hobby.
The goalpost will always be moving. I can't win. Oh no.
My lord, I think Zinc is plotting something. What is this D&D? Is it a group to overthrow your stream, my lord? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I think you're onto something. I think Zinc's in some kind of group. And specifically to sow discord and distrust amongst my chatters. Okay, okay.
Let's actually... I'm going to... take us forward here, because there's a little pool here that we can drain. There we go.
Enough talk.
The gas is gassing. I'm running of 3 of sleep? What? Oh, we're doing it. Oh, we're doing it. Oh, we're doing it. I'm literally, like, impervious now. No fish slips by my watch. One more, one more, one more. Ooh, new fish. Oh, let's go. I really like this game. There's such like a clear angle of like completion. Like I can clearly see what's going on. I don't know. It feels very cool. I like seeing what I've done so far, you know. My lord, your lungs are great. I bet they intake so much air. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Let's get a dock pack. Let's get 2 dock packs. Let's get 3 dock packs. And some jumbo bait and some rare bait. Chat, what's going on tonight? I'm gonna try it. Chat, can you hear me when I talk like this? This is how I was talking earlier. I was trying to evoke something a little bit more like ASMR-y. I was trying to, you know, maybe give you a little bit more of a chill tone to listen to while I fish. I'm sorry that it was unintelligible before. That was my mistake. But I'm here now to try and fix it, to try and rectify it. You know, to maybe not be such the high-octane streamer that I normally seem out to be, but to be someone cool and relaxing on your night here. You know, I don't want to stress you out. I want you to relax while we're fishing here and enjoying our time together. Wait, I know what was going on. The game makes us, the mic go in and out. Okay. I get that. So that has to do with my, oh, what is it? I have like a duck, I think. So let me turn this down. Specifically the sucking sounds. How's this? How's this? Is this better? Like, can you still hear everything? Do I need to turn anything up? Quack. Yeah, I have a duck set up so that my voice comes out on top of everything at any point. But I guess it was just working really weird. Much better? Okay. Yeah, so then I think it was just... Show us the duck. It's not an actual duck. It's... Chat, it's a... Alright. You wouldn't understand.
It's just sound people things. It's just sound people things. Only smart people who get sound would get this.
Duck reveal when? I'm gonna buy a duck, chat. I've actually been thinking for a while that this is something that I need to do. It's the next logical step in my life. I'm going to purchase a pet duck. My lord, you are so smart. Why can't all of you be this like medieval fucking jester peasant that that Grey Magic is putting on right now? Yeah. Why can't you all be my own medieval jester peasants? Jezants. Can I call you my peon instead? I feel like this is leading into a joke and I don't want it. I forgot how many I got. Downward. No jokes? Yeah, you know what? Peon's a fun word. You're just lower rank. Alright. Purchase? Get it from the park. It's free. I could just, honestly, if I wanted to duck, I could just abduct one of the ducklings at my job. We have so many ducklings. Guys, should I become like Duckling Kidnapper Slam Jamly? Is that a good title to add to my resume? Wait, can I lose the fish? No, they're tied to the bucket. Cool. It's like how you can just take road signs. They're free. You can just take them. I don't think that's right. Now we're at 1,000. Now we're at 1,000. Chat, what should we get? Sipping, lungs, or bucket? Or should we keep saving? We can save adversely. Sipping, lungs, or bucket? What's this game? It's called sip fishing. You chug the ocean.
Enough talk.
Siplonget. I've seen that in an IKEA somewhere. I kind of want lungs. It's been a while since we've had a lung upgrade. I'm gonna pay attention to my lungs. And now, chat, since we've built that into the ground here, I'm going to take this guy. And build it out here. There we go. This is basically Minecraft. It's not? How is it Minecraft? Am I crazy? Is there something I'm not seeing? This does look like Minecraft. What? I guess a little, like the faintest bit. Wait, why is this fish invisible? You're literally building. Oh, okay.
All right, I get you. I get you, chat.
There's fishing in Minecraft. That's basically Minecraft.
The water is too far. Pluh, 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 pluh.
Have we been... How long have we been playing this game for? I genuinely don't know. Because I don't know if... I don't know when this demo technically ends. I think I could go... realistically... for, like, until I reach the bottom of this lake. And that seems like it would take a long fucking time. I think, like, an hour. Mitty, can you give me like 15 more minutes?
I ain't getting wrapped up in your mess.
Grumpy! Hey, Grumpy, thank you for raiding in. We're playing NextFest demos, but the first demo we're playing tonight is the Badlands Chugs Simulator. Sip Fisher. Or fishing. Sip something.
Enough talk.
So, I'm getting my chug on, and deciding by myself to drink the ocean. What were you guys up to tonight? I know I saw, like, Boy Jobs the other night was doing some NextFest demos. I think Bex was doing some NextFest demos recently. NextFesting? Yeah.
Can you sip a lake, boy?
Enough talk. This time, Slamlands chugs the ocean. They said it couldn't be done. But I'm proving them wrong.
I actually kind of like this game. It's like the gameplay loop is kind of fucking fun. I'm not gonna lie. I am a purveyor of maybe purveyor is not the word. I am an aficionado of fishing gameplay mechanics in video games. Oh damn, you're just slipping up the fishies too. You just put that fucking straw in there and go to town, dude. Like boba, but scalier, and with way more omega 3s. You know? Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Enough talk.
What the fuck? Oh, it's because it's too deep. Oh, I'm gonna hurt my lungs doing that, chat. That's gonna hurt. It is hurting. Slurpy slurp. I do love me some boba tea. This is just POV. You're MIDI eating sardines. That's so fucking gross. MIDI told me about their sardine habit. They were like, bro, I've been through so many cans of sards in one day. I'm like, dude, shouldn't your skin like rust or something? It seems like eating that many sardines is not good for your health, but I don't know. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. We're gonna get more sips. And then we'll come back for the bucket. Why do I sound like that, bro? I don't know. You just do. You when you told me, you were like, I literally ate so many cans of sards, bro. You were like so proud of it. Which is, I mean, like, good for you. Good for you. That's like, I'm glad. Everyone has a hobby, and yours just so happens to be eating sardines. My boss used to really, really like sardines, but like specifically ones that he would import from overseas. I've never met someone so passionate about sardines, like some people are with like wine or beer. My dad and my brother love sardines, I just never got into them. They're in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, which means they're good for you. All right, dude. I don't know if we want to take fucking Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs over, like, you know, the former, maybe not today, but like the former FDA in being experts in what's good for you, you know? I don't know, man. They said the fucking Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs featured someone like using spray paint on their feet as shoes. I don't think we should be taking that movie as like health fact. Sorry, I got that one a little late.
That's just what a quitter would say.
You calling me a quitter, Bex? One of these days when I like meet up with MIDI IRL and I'm like waking up in the hotel because I had to like travel to meet them, I'm gonna get like a rude awakening. MIDI's gonna like be there at my bedside and like slap me awake and be like,
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We've got some sards to eat.
and then I'm gonna be strapped to a chair eating sardines for 24 hours straight. Truing. Yeah. That's how it's gonna happen. Also... Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll indoctrinate you to the Sard style.
3 sard style. Onigiri.
That was my impression of Roro Zoro from One Piece, but instead of being a swordsman, he's a sardsman. Was that good? Did that? Guys, I'm way too One Piece pilled. What's this game? It's called Sip Fisher, or Sip Fishing, I forget. But essentially, you're Badlands Chugs, and you're chugging the ocean.
Enough talk.
A Sardman Studio production.
I'm just crackers about sards, Gromit. I just like me sards, Gromit. Sardines, Gromit.
Try not to cringe while watching a slam stream challenge. What do you mean cringe? What did I do that made you cringe? That's offensive, don't you think? When you can't take the fish away from the ocean, take the ocean away from the fish. So true. Slam, how are you so good at voices? Were you not fucking listening to my giant rant earlier? I'm not actually pissed. No, so okay, I'll go into it because it is fun, and then we've got Grumpy Raiders here. Also, Grumpy, if you've got to like raid and run, or if any of you have to raid and run, I totally understand. Thank you again so much. Mods, did we get a shout out going? I actually don't know if we did, but could we do it again? That would be great, and then I'll go into my little rant. We did? Well, do another one. Do another one, because people are cool. Shout them out, they're cool. I must go sleep for work tomorrow. Grumpy, thank you for the raid. I truly appreciate it. You have a swell evening. I'll let you know if I heard what you said earlier. Yeah, so to give a little bit of backstory on myself, why is that boot just floating above the dock? So that boot was something that we could have slurped up earlier, but I missed it. And now it's just like floating, I'm assuming, because it's meant to be in the water, and now it's not. And so it's kind of just, you know, like a holy relic. Or like an ancient entity dwelling on the earth alongside mankind. It needs no explanation. It serves no purpose. It just is. Ah, nice, nice. Oh, now it's there to remind you of your failure for all your days. It could do that too. Bex. Yeah, it could do that. Yeah, I mean, if I failed, so to speak, it could be doing that. I don't know if I call it like a failure. It just, you know, I just didn't get it. At the time, my mouth wasn't as big and as cavernous as it was. I couldn't produce as much of a vacuum as I'm now capable of producing with my mouth. So it slipped out of my teeth, quite literally. Anyways, some backstory on myself, for those who are not aware. I am a possessor of a bachelor's in music, specifically in musical theater, but I am classically trained in the art of vocal music performance. I am also a, experienced voice actor, so I do a lot of work in that regard as well. I heard this part. All right, well, Destroyer heard it. The fuck you, I'm saying it anyways. So, to that effect, why I am so good at voices is because before I ever set foot in a school setting in regards to the practice of vocal music and or acting, I really enjoyed impressions and impersonation, moreover, of specific individuals. How I learned to sing was actually through doing impressions of like the grunge and like thrash metal bands that I used to listen to. And so that was like before I ever had any kind of formal training. But by the time that I finally did end up in a class geared towards singing and vocalizing, or like any theater class, I already had that under my belt. Like there was a solid foundation of like, here's how you put together a voice, here's how it's convincing. And the way that I found to make it convincing was through listening to not just like the person's performance voice, but also by listening to, you know, how the individual would speak on their own. So, for example, as a vocalist starting out, I would listen to David Draymond of Disturbed. And, you know, he's got this, like, very, very unique tone, right? The way that he, like, forms his vowels is really off-kilter. But, you know, there's a thing to that, and you learn a muscle coordination by doing that. So that's pretty much it. It's all muscle coordination, and so especially in the formation of different accents or impersonations or voices, like that's the thing you've got to think of. And I don't know if that really clicks with a lot of people. You know, they're like, oh, does it sound right? It's not necessarily about sound, it's about feel. And so, you know, one of the examples I gave earlier was Arthur Morgan. So Roger Clark, Lemurs show me a few accent oral posture videos like that. It's pretty fascinating. It's so fascinating. It's literally one of the most fascinating things, like, to me at this moment right now, for one reason or another. One of the examples I had sort of given earlier, have you seen the bait you can buy in the shop? Will that get bigger fish? Let me go ahead and try it. Thank you, Ash, for that suggestion. That would help me to stop grinding as hard and start, like, fishing smarter. Slurping smarter. So Arthur Morgan, as a character in Red Dead Redemption 2, and by extension Roger Clark, have one very obvious quirk to their voice that when people do, quote, the Arthur Morgan voice, they don't really get. And that's the fact that Roger Clark is in fact Irish. And so a lot of what he says in the Arthur Morgan voice possesses that, like, native Irish lilt that's present in Roger Clark's own, you know, vocal archetype, I'll call it. And so, you know, when people are like,
Dutch, it's me, Arthur Dutch.
it's not right. It sounds similar. It's that gruff, rough and tumble cowboy, but it's not Arthur Morgan. Arthur Morgan, on the other hand, you know, has something a little bit different, especially in the way that you form certain vowels. And specifically, I forget what they're called now, but like your like D's and your T's. So like it's not Dutch, it's more like Dutch, as opposed to a duh. You know, it's a duh. It's much softer. You have less like aspiration or like air that comes through. You know, so you'd say something like,
Dutch, what the hell are you doing, Dutch?
as opposed to like any kind of like,
Dutch, what the hell are you doing, Dutch?
fricatives. Not with the D's and T's. Your fricatives are your fuzz and your vuzz. I just forget the terminology right now.
Frigatives.
I like the way you said that. I can't remember it either. Yeah, it's been a while, and I haven't looked at a diction textbook in quite a while as well.
These friggin' frigatives. Holy crap, Lois. These friggin' frigatives.
Dr. C had us do big goat, sick cat. Elaborate on that a little bit. I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I want to know for sure. Had ads. What's the sound we're looking for? So with Arthur Morgan specifically, to sort of summarize what I had just said, Roger Clark is Irish. So you need to incorporate a lot of that, especially in the way that you form certain vowels and consonants. So like, I'm trying to think of like an actual line that Arthur would say. It's hard for me right now to come up with like Red Dead lines off, like right off the cuff. There's the one at the end. The one that he has when he's talking with John Marston, where yeah, it might be a dental plosive. I'm not for sure.
But yeah, it's that line where he's like,
When the time comes, you gotta run and don't look back. This is over.
but you know, there's something to it. It's hard for me to describe like in exact detail. But I feel like that's something that not a lot of people super look at. Like when I hear, like, you know, recorded submissions for things or like recorded impersonations, or even like that guy, on TikTok who's like really famous right now for doing like song covers as Arthur Morgan and like running around on a fucking piano. Like it's a passable voice, don't get me wrong, and like the guy's probably not out for perfection. But when I hear it, I'm just like, that's not it. That's not it. My perfectionist brain says that is not it. You know, it's just me looking at it with my eye. Maybe I'm being what they call a stickler. But I don't know, that's just something that's really interesting to me. Is like the science of the voice and how to get it to function exactly in the way that you want to. What about the guy who plays WWE as Arthur? He probably does the same shit. I haven't heard him to a greater extent, but I would imagine that it's probably the same. Oh. Okay, so this is the limit of what I can do. You can tell because it tells me to wish list the game. Alveolar. This is good because it's been 15 minutes. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty satisfied. Let's go up to the top of the beach. That's the new microtransactions. John Marston has some of that stuff too. John Marston, Rob Wiedoff, the voice actor for John Marston, performance actor for John Marston, has a lot of like individual, you know, quirks and tricks. Just because he's also got that like lilt about him, that like country lilt, and then he's also got like fucking chain smoker voice. You know, for a Slam Jamily impressionist, you do a pretty good job. Thank you.
That's our work, chat. Take a look at that. I think that's pretty impressive. What do you say? I say we did a damn fine job here, chat. Pretty all right if you ask me.
Was any of that interesting? Bex, Lemur? Or was it just stupid? Was it something you already knew? Or did you learn something today? That's our first game. Let's take it back. Chat, what should we do next? We have like several different games. I've got one about herding. I've got one about an Agatha Christie book. I found it interesting, but I'm like chronically boring myself. Don't say that, Lemur. Don't put yourself down. The voice accents? Sorry, my sleep alarm went off. I freaking love learning that stuff, but I'm kind of a boring nerd. I don't know if you should use me as a litmus. No, you're my litmus, dude. You're so much more interesting than I am. I'm willing to fucking bet. Slam is really trying to reach out to that educational audience. Here's the thing. I would not mind being a teacher at some point, you know, of voice. It's not like what I would call my calling. But I've been told that my teaching style is very, I don't want to say bombastic, but encouraging. So if any of you ever want to learn, but I don't know, vote perhaps? Yeah, let's see. I'll see if I can't set something up. So let's do a poll here. Let's create a new poll. Let me turn on my music too so that it's not dead silent. Game next, ? Giant herding game? Slam collab stream idea. You try to teach me how to do an accent. I'm historically trash at accents. Hey, we could make that happen. I honestly, that'd be fun. Like a vocal training stream. I just don't want to piss you off. Because that's the thing, is especially with people's voices, in like trying to train the voice, it's, and I'm not gonna insinuate anything about like how you react to difficulty or problems, but like a lot of people tend to have that like innate ego reaction, and it's not as a detriment. I'm not saying that as a detriment, but it's like the voice is a part of you as opposed to an instrument. Like, it is a part of you, so it's much more of a different reaction you feel when you're not getting it with your voice, as opposed to not getting it probably with, like, you know, a drum set or something like that. You can let that go, but this is a part of you, so it feels a little more personal. Just be prepared to deal with Beck's tears. No! Well, here's the thing. I remember Mitty and I think, doing an Okami stream not too long ago, like a couple of weeks ago, and I coached them through doing some voices as well. That was fun. Maybe not coached, but very, very heartily encouraged, and that was really fun. Let's see. Giant herding game. Medieval pig. Turnip. Burt cheeks. Gecko, and then I'll do one more murder mystery. I'm gonna allow additional votes. I'm gonna keep this going for, we'll just do for 5 minutes. The additional votes, fuck it. I'll let you guys have a heyday. They're only gonna be 100 slime coin. And then the poll has started, so go ahead and vote for the next game we'll play. I have a 4-word Irish primer. Yo? What is it?
Sorrowful be the heart.
Welcome, Reflex.
Joyful be the soul. Now that Refax has arrived.
It's very personal. You can't put it away or really change it. Yeah, that's the thing, is your voice, for, you know, all intents and purposes, is something that is there with you. You can't change your voice. Necessarily. Like, your instrument is your instrument, and, you know, you can hone certain qualities of it. You know, if you really, like, attune yourself to your upper range, then you can begin to access that a little bit more. Likewise with your lower range. But at a base, your voice is largely what it is, unless you, like, really do some meddling in there. So it's, like Dak's saying, it's a very, very personal thing. Especially when students are told, like, hey, you're not quite getting it, like, let's reorient. You can get a lot of pushback and be like, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And that's the thing I hate running into. So, you know, my teaching style is less so like, look at the book, do the thing. And more like, you know, like hurting them from behind and being like, no, like, I'm here with you every step of the way. Don't feel shame. Don't feel embarrassment. Like, this is a thing we're working through together. I'm not going to make you do it on your own. So I totally get that. That's how I feel about singing in particular. Yeah. Think I'm going to hop off for the rest of the night. Have a great rest of your stream. Good night, Rice. Everyone tell Rice goodbye. Also, hey, Bruce. Everyone tell Bruce hello. Streamer yoinked my very personal line. Remember, I help teach high school choir. Yeah. Good night, Rice. Good night, Rice. Hello, Bruce. Hello, Bruce. Oh, it's so funny. I like that little procession. Dak, I didn't mean to steal your thunder. I didn't mean to steal your valor. I was just empathizing with what you were saying. I hope you don't take offense. Have you ever heard Lily Pichu's vocal range? I love that video of hers. I have not. If you want, you can post it in like Vidyers or Slam Jams, whichever you think is more appropriate. Whale oil beef hooked. Instant Irish, not really, but kinda. It gets you there. It gets you there. It accelerates you toward the point. Nah, I'm happy to have said anything worth repeating. You just did it again. I'm here to tell you, you just did it again. You said something worth repeating. How does that make you feel? Also, how are you guys voting on the game? We do have a vote going on for those who just showed up, who don't know what's going on for the next demo that we are going to be playing. There are several different options. The titles are not literal, but it's the general feel. Where's the vote? Up. It's like right there on your screen. It's going to be like right. If I could point past the barrier, it's right over there. My thing is busted. L? I don't know. It should be at the top of chat. That's where you should see it. There we go. Yeah, get your votes in. You can vote twice. You can vote more than once. Not even just twice. You can vote however many you want. So rig the vote. Rig the vote. Start the steal. Bless your chat for not being absolute menaces who do everything in their power to always make the vote outcomes a tie across the board. I see, here's the thing. There usually just tend to be like one or two options. They're not so dedicated as to fucking throw them all. Like all in on everything. Yeah.
They're still menaces, though.
Damn. We're going to be doing the Agatha Christie one. I'm cool with that. When looking at this game, at a glance, it gave me the same vibes as the Council, which real ones who are in from the ground floor will know what the Council is. It's like one of the first few fucking games I played on stream. I love Agatha. My lady, I promise I don't try to tie votes in your streams. I hope Gal Gadot's terrible acting is in this game. The Lady Grey doth protest too much. Okay. Agatha Christie it is. No, when I took a look at this game, it reminded me very much of The Council, which if you don't know what that is, it's like a 4-part game. They're like 4 separate chapters. And it's kind of like a whodunit, essentially. Like choice-based. It's really fucking janky, but I actually really remember enjoying it. There were some genuine twists along the way that I was like, wow, that's good. If anyone is looking for a game like that to play, kind of like choice-based, like murder mystery, cult intrigue type game, The Council is a good pick. It will give you what you want out of it. I appreciate the jank if it's a memorable experience overall. It really is. It really is. And as far as like the puzzles go, some of them were like really fucking stumping. Some of them stupid stumping. There's one like giant fucking like high school locker code lock on the wall with like 4 separate slots, and oh my god, I remember that fucking puzzle pissing me off. There should be a clip somewhere of me like actually in my apartment screaming my fucking head off at that. Oh, I hated it. But the rest of the game was super, super good. And I liked what it had to say. As far as like the narrative went, it was really intriguing. Agatha Christie's nuts. Mods? Alright. Let's get this one up. I can't guarantee the volume won't be fucking busted, so give me a sec, chat. There we go. I'm gonna try and get it before it gets me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Yep, it's doing it. It's loud. PC capture. God damn it. I need to... Let's see. Death on the Nile. And then pause this. There we go. My lord, we require any Agatha Christie haters to be killed. I can make that happen for you. We can slay those who do not believe in the divine word of Madame Christie.
Microids!
In Minecraft? Alright. I didn't see your game. Let's see. Video. Windowed borderless. VSync. Yeah, it's whatever. The audio, I'm probably going to turn down just a bit. And we'll go from there. You guys can let me know if this needs to go up or down. Hercule, mon cher. Wait, Refax, are you speaking French? My favorite Belgian.
Chez Martin.
The first disco ball was patented in 1917 under the name Myriad Reflector. After falling out of fashion in the 1920s, it made a comeback during the disco era.
Holy fuck. I want to see if this one's playable by controller.
Chez Martin.
Nightclub, London. The 3rd of August, 1974, at 11 p.m. There he is. Yeah, this feels very much like the council, I'm not gonna lie. Is it controller? Yeah, I can play with controller. Oh, fuck yeah. World War I era guy, you know what the world needs right now? Yeah, chat, can I fucking boogie? Chat, boogie it down. Bust it down. You're in a disco and you're not even dancing. What the hell? I don't think I can dance. No, but I can go into my mind maps, sorry. Trash game. Can't even dance. Bust it down Insano style. I'm trying. I'm getting all up in other people's funk. How's the volume, by the way? Is it good? Or do I need to turn it up or down? Hit the Cabbage Patch. I really wish they gave me a dance button, just so that I could, like, freak it down right now. All I can do is, like, saunter in between people. I'm turning off the cam again. I'm sorry. It's a cam off kind of night. Jew the John Shepard jig. That fucking, like... Real Mass Effect players know what I'm talking about. Wait. Wait, this lady's actually kind of doing the Shepard. A little bit. She's moving too much for it. This guy. This guy's doing the Shepard. Oh. Get it? Oh. Get it? Oh. Get it? Someone will die anyways, so the dancing won't last. Press A to interact with Mr. Blondin.
Poirot, my friend. Blondin, it is always a pleasure.
The voice acting is very low, I can tell. Options, audio. Let me... Sound effects, music. Let me try messing with that. She's articulating way too much for the Shepherd.
Good to see you.
Let me get you a drink. On the house, of course. What will you have?
At Chez Ma Tante, and 1957, as always.
1957.
I think it
Hear
could
the
go up
club
still. What do you
open.
think?
Music to my ears. Harry, a 57 for my friend.
Right away, boss.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Sorry. I just want to make sure that it sounds good. So I'm going to tweak it on the fly here. I still have some audio to... or some volume to push.
I must leave you to prepare for a special event. We'll talk later.
Little low, but not terrible. Better.
Poirot.
Let me know how this
I'll let you
sounds.
in on the secret.
If
I'm
anything
your
comes out to
biggest
be
fan.
unbalanced, if it
It
needs
was
to
you
come
who
down now,
inspired
just
me
let me
to
know.
become a private detective.
How can I have done such a terrible thing?
My name is Jane Royce. You might think of me as a beginner, but I have solved a few cases.
Bravo, mademoiselle. Tell me.
The one I'm most proud
He's
of
so
is the
schmoozy.
hungry sand trap.
Ah, the golfer who vanished after making the miraculous shot. An interesting puzzle indeed.
You have learned important information about a character. Press the 2-windowed button to open the characters menu.
Ooh. Yeah, stream stuttering. Hold up. I'm holding on for a sec because I can see my bitrate kind of going to shit. I'm just gonna wait here for a minute and hope that it heals back up. It looks like it was a momentary thing. No, it's still happening. I'm gonna just watch the health for a sec here. Yeah, it looks like it's a fucking internet thing right now. Bit rate has been added to chat. Alright, dude, alright. What I can do is I can try and kill the stream for a second and bring it back up and see if that fixes it. Because, yeah, right now it's just hanging out in the red, and I can see my Twitch stats just updated as well and showed a giant fucking downward spike in bitrate. And my stream health isn't showing anything more than a single red bar. Okay, we're back up to green. Back down to yellow. Yeah, we'll see. Let me see what I can figure out about this. Yeah, it seems okay right now. Okay. I mean, keep me in touch. If it starts going fucky, then do the bitrate thing, and I'll pay attention to it. Or at least more stable. Okay. Press A to open this character's profile. Yeah, it looks like we're back. You can now fill in each box with the information you have obtained during the dialogues. The profile is validated when all the information is correct. It may take several chapters to get all the information on a character. So this is kind of like L.A. Noire. First name. Oh, what was her name? If you need to remember some information, you can access this character's dialogue history by pressing X. Oh. Jane Rice. Okay. That's cool. Character profiles are optional and can be completed at any time.
Cat sitting very comfortable in a box. Cat sitting very comfortable in a box. Cat sitting very comfortable in a box. Cat sitting very comfortable in a box.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Stweem was a little fuggy wuggy. Oh noes. Thanks, Dak, for your genuine concern. Let's see. She is a writer. And what's her secret? Hercule Poirot idolater. Confirm.
Congratulations!
I'm kind of hyped. Slam is finally playing a puzzle game. I play puzzle games. I do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies for interrupting your evening.
Who's this
But
fucking
I have
lurch-looking
a very
guy?
Good reason. I have a surprise for the most beautiful woman in this room. Lynette Ridgway. Lynette, you have stolen my heart. How can I prove how much you mean to me? But with this...
There's nothing in there. Oh, is that the point?
Empty box?
I think that cat is sitting
is
comfortable
this?
in a box.
Where's the ring?
What is this? Where is the ring? This might be the greatest looking game I've ever seen. Is this Unreal 5?
I don't understand. I took the box out of the safe just before I gave it to you.
One?
Was the ring inside the box? I didn't check it. It was a private gift for the young lady.
Two?
It's been stolen. Call the police. The police? But this is going to give my club a terrible reputation.
Three?
Poirot, help!
Et voilà.
He's so
You've got to
smooth.
help me.
He's so
The ring
smooth.
was stolen from my office.
I had noticed the uproar, mon ami. I will see what I can do.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure that finding the ring will be child's play for you.
Well, Jane, looks like you're going to see your idol in action. Such a beautiful emerald. What a shame to see it go to waste.
Mr. Poirot, this is Emmy Duns, my friend and partner in detection.
Nice to meet you, Monsieur Poirot. Jane has told me a lot about you. If I were a criminal, I'd hate to have you after me.
You flatter me, mademoiselle. Hopefully my poor talents may be helpful. If
I
you
feel like the
excuse me-
graphics and rigging are not evenly balanced. No, it's definitely one of those jank games. It's fun though. I love this jank. Look at the fucking UI. That's so cool. I don't believe this story is set in the 70s to begin with, right? Press Y to open the mind map. Interrogate Charles Windlesham. The first thing to do is to interrogate the victim of the theft. It looks so funky. No, it's amazing.
Good evening, your lordship, I believe.
I have no time for social.
Reminds me of the grounded
I've
UI
just
a
been
bit.
robbed.
Yeah.
I had noticed, monsieur. No need for the police and publicity just yet. I think. I am Hercule Poirot. And I intend to help you find your ring. If you will permit me.
Oh, really?
This guy.
Hercule Poirot himself? Windlesham. My name
Windlesham.
is Charles Windlesham. Enchanté.
Enchanté. Let's make small talk first, you know? Ease into it.
Some questions then. Did you organize this evening?
Absolutely. I
Grounded
wanted
2 is
everything
coming
to
soon.
be perfect.
It looks real interesting. I never got super far into the original Grounded, but I did play it
It's
a little bit.
disaster.
It is not a disaster yet. Poirot is here.
Poirot is here. Let's talk about the ring.
Tell me about this ring.
It was an engagement ring. I planned to propose to Miss Ridgway. I gave it to Mr. Blondin earlier this evening.
Why did you give him the ring?
I didn't want to carry it all evening and possibly lose it. Blondin put it in a safe in his office behind the bar.
Did you see him put it in the safe?
Yes, I was with him when he put it away, and I'm sure the ring was in the box. I was also there when he
Dude,
opened
finish
the safe
it.
and took it out.
Sure.
Then I held the box in my hand until the announcement. There's no chance that anyone
Right
could have
behind
stolen it
Oblivion.
after I retrieved it from the safe.
Right behind all the other games I want to play. The ring was stored in Gaston Blondin's safe. The ring is no longer in its box when Gaston Blondin... This music is so funky. New connections available. You can now link two facts together. Start by selecting the first fact. The ring was no longer in its box when Gaston Blondin took it out of the safe. The ring was stored in Gaston Blondin's safe. What can we deduce from this? The ring was stolen from Gaston Blondin's safe. Slam fighting giant freaky spiders. Dude, there's a clip on my channel somewhere of it was so funny because I'm like wandering around in the middle of the night and I think I see my friend Birdie like run past me and she goes, "Run!" And I'm like, "What?" Or no, she's rezzing me in the middle of the night in Grounded. And as soon as I get up, she just says quickly, "Run!" And then I'm like, "What do you mean?" And I think as soon as I turn around, there's a giant fucking pair of wolf spider eyes on me. Such a great clip. It might be one of the most viewed on the channel if you just search by like popular. Interrogate Harry the barman. Inspect Blondin's office. But let's talk to Harry first. Hey Harry, how's it going?
How are you getting on?
I'm very busy as usual, but everything's fine, thank you.
Slam, are you an Outer Worlds fan? Not. I mean, I haven't played it, but I feel like I get into it.
I'm sure you've heard that a ring has been stolen from the safe in Monsieur Blondin's office.
I didn't know anything about the ring. I've just heard that there's been a theft, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom.
What about the proposal?
Did you know about the proposal?
No, not at all.
Alright. What's this?
This club hasn't changed in 18 years.
Time for Hercule Poirot to take a dookie.
What a magnificent mustache.
What? Do you just collect? You collect golden mustaches. Also, I see your comment, Avowed never getting played again. I would love to go back to Avowed someday, but I think it's one of those things that might happen in a long time. It's just, there's so many other games that I was like super interested in playing that ended up coming out like right after Avowed. Zinc, however, does not like Avowed. Disco Fever Syndicate.
The names of dances today are a mystery even I cannot solve. Blondin has a vast collection of popular music. Everything from the 50s to today.
I like the music. It's very playful. No, I like it, but there's not a strong enough incentive in the game. Huh. Lynette Ridgway. Oh, that's the lady that was getting proposed to. Her secret relationship with Lord Windlesham finally revealed.
The press see them as already married.
I feel like I should save the safe for last here. This is cool. Oh, there's a fucking golden mustache in it. Wait, huh? I'm puzzling? I'm puzzling. Oh, I see. Good night, my lord. Good night, Her Majesty. Thank you for being here. Good night, Dak. So, wait. XII is 12, right? I refuse to learn Roman numerals? What an L take.
Just lines, innit?
Well, it's more than just lines.
I feel like I'm supposed to make that out to be a clock. Yeah, because it's letting me look at it here. So this one, I feel like it's got to be here in the 10 o'clock spot. This is difficult. What? It is not that hard. Oh, you mean just Roman numerals in general. I was like, I mean, this puzzle is kind of hard. I'm not understanding this. So there are no straight lines in this one, which means that this is just the addendum to whatever's going on over here. So that means I need... This is tough. Just get 6 to the bottom. Is there a visible 6? No, but like it can't be X. It feels like we're closer. Like, these are actual numbers now. Because I feel like they wouldn't just give me 5, right? I feel dumb. Puzzle games always make me feel dumb, chat. Maybe I'll give up on this for now. Maybe I'll give up on this. Oh, wait. Hold up. So, oh, wait, hold up. Oh, wait, hold up. Is there relation to the hands? For example, the really flashy one should be pointing to XI. The one with the hole in it should be pointing to 3. And the one with the little nubbin should be pointing to 7. Wait, that's it. That's it. What did I just say? XI on the big one. Let's just try that for now. I don't think I've got the right X.
Well done.
Oh, I just did it. So I didn't have to make it a clock. I had to follow the hands. That's clever, I guess.
Another moustache to cherish.
Another moustache to cherish.
Once I got it, it felt really rewarding. Yeah, because
I'm using my detective skills, Jet. I'm using detective skills. Chez Maton.
Everything on the desk seems to be in perfect order. I would expect nothing less from my friend Blondin. Everything.
Wait.
Everything on the.
Thank you, game, for letting me do that. It's not often you get a game that lets you do that. Let's interact with the safe.
It must be Blondin's safe, but I don't have the code.
It wouldn't be in here.
The door isn't locked. Blondin trusts his employees.
Every. Could I ask Blondin for the safe code? Hold left trigger to move faster. I can't. Wait, what's this? Yo, get it! Can I can't talk to them. I can stare, but I can't talk. The fuck? Why do you have an ancient Egyptian coin? This music does just kind of hit. Why do we have so many relics? World's greatest detective. Ah, yes, a metal scarab. Ah, yes. A pyramid? Hashtag colonizer things. It's just what you do when you're in 1970s England. Baby!
Blondin has always loved extravagance over subtlety. This club is his pride and joy.
You're just living the life, man. The proposal.
Who knew you were going to propose? I asked Miss Southwood to help me choose the ring, as she knows Lynette's tastes well. She recommended an emerald. Mr. Blondin also knew. He had laid on extra champagne for the announcement.
So, 3 possible suspects. Monsieur Windlesham himself, Miss Southwood, the friend, and poor Blondin. An emerald ring. Not the first stone many would expect. It would seem there may be one more suspect.
Okay. Let's open our mind map and get thinking. Another person mentioned the ring. You've discovered a new workshop. It is represented by this orange icon with a puzzle piece. Complete the proposed activities to progress in the investigation. Charles Windlesham and Gaston Blondin knew about the proposal, but who else knows about the ring? Ooh. I don't want hints. Joanna Southwood. She knew about the ring, so she's one suspect. I should interrogate Lynette to find out more. Then eavesdrop on Joanna. I think before asking her outright, I'll go ahead and eavesdrop. Charles Windlesham. Now, yeah, where was I able to... Yeah, she brings up the ring just out of the blue. Wait, what's her name? Emmy Dunn.
Poirot, I don't know what to do. I suppose I'm a suspect.
Your position obviously gives you the honor of being the prime suspect, but that would be too easy. You would not risk ruining your establishment's reputation. And, in addition to not having the profile of a thief, my dear friend, you asked Hercule Poirot for help.
So, I'm innocent.
Let's just say that for the moment, you are not suspect number one.
What do you know about the ring, though?
Tell me about this ring.
Mr. Windlesham gave it to me earlier this evening. We put it in the safe together. I'm the only one with the combination. Even my employees don't know it. And no one was aware that the ring was in the safe. Mr. Windlesham and I retrieved it together.
You knew about the proposal?
Yes. Lord Windlesham asked me to
Okay.
organize the announcement. I warned the DJ. He needed to know when to cut the music.
So the DJ is someone I can talk to as well.
How are you holding up, my friend?
With all this going on, I fear for my club's reputation.
Am I able to talk with him? No. Bro is in fact just gonna fucking party out. Let's see about listening in. During this first phase, you need to find the ideal place to listen to the conversation. Ooh, that's cool. Once properly positioned, you can start eavesdropping with A. He's chill, I vouch for him. Yeah.
Can we talk about
DJ is
something
perfectly
else?
chill.
Well, speaking of failed engagements...
Oh, that's so much better.
Oh, that reminds me of the story of your maid.
Oh, Joanna, you're exaggerating. It was different. The poor thing had fallen for a strange man. She was very much in love, but I was suspicious. I hired a detective and he discovered that the guy was already married in Egypt.
You must make a lot of enemies, Lynette.
I did her a favor.
You must make a lot of
But it
enemies.
broke her heart. She was so in love. I'd like to know such passion one day, like Jackie.
Is Jackie her?
Lucky Jackie.
Lynette Ridgway would like to experience a true passion. Am I able to talk with this person? No. This is a fun little... I love this, like, tiny little room you like have to walk through and That's very fun. Okay, so let me put some mind map stuff together. We already talked with Gaston. Ring was stolen from the safe. He's the only one with the safe's code. The ring was stolen from Gaston Blondin's safe. Okay. What can we deduce from this? The fact that he's the only one with the safe's code and he isn't the thief. They figured it out on their own, yeah? Find the safe's code. I need to put myself in the thief's shoes to figure out what the figure out the safe's code without Blondin's help. Barman didn't know about the ring. The ring was stolen from no. So we just don't have all the pieces yet. Interrogate Lynette. Interrogate Joanna Southwood. Interrogate Harry the barman. Let's talk to the barman. Let's use my left trigger fast walk to get down there. Bros, he's kind of like fucking gliding.
How are you getting on?
I'm very busy as usual, but everything's fine, thank you.
Okay, nothing. So then let's talk with them up here. I really like the mind map style over a traditional notebook. I know. Like, I thought, like, L.A. Noir's execution of, like, this sort of, where you keep all your notes was really fun. Just because it was, like, an in-world, like, notebook that you, like, scribbled through. But this is really cool to have that sort of, like, idea web. That's really neat.
Are you enjoying the party, mademoiselle?
Oh, I come here all the time with Lynette. Usually I love this club, but tonight, what a disaster. What luck you were here.
You could say that.
What do you know about the ring?
Can you tell me anything about the ring?
What a shame it's gone. It was beautiful. You know, I chose it.
Ah, I see.
You knew about the proposal?
Of course.
It's my job to do the
Charles
shittiest
came
fucking
to me
Hercule
to help him
Poirot
find an engagement
impression
ring.
that I possibly
He
can,
knows
especially
I'm
given
Lynette's
everything I've been
best
talking
friend.
about.
I'd do anything for her.
I don't like her. She seems sus.
Good evening, Mademoiselle Ridgway. May I ask you a few questions?
Monsieur Poirot, I presume? Of course. Your reputation precedes you. I recognized you straight away.
Especially your moustache.
Moustache.
Lynette.
Don't fucking touch it,
I'd
bro.
like you to meet the love of my life, Simon.
Your timing could be better, darling. Nice to meet you, Simon.
Why are you giving me that close up?
Jackie has told me a lot about you.
Huh? Huh? Why?
Lynette, you've got to give Simon a job.
Bro.
You need a manager for your estate.
Bro, wait, hold up.
Simon would be perfect.
Why he look like
I'm
that?
sure he would be, dear, but this is hardly the time.
Why he look like
I'm
that?
having a conversation with Mr. Poirot.
The tension is crazy. Hey, get the fuck out of here, Simon.
You may not have noticed, but it appears there's been a theft. Come and see me on Monday, Simon, when things have quieted down.
Thanks, Lynette. Oh, I'm so happy.
Simon's like,
Marry him, I'll die.
Ayo?
I'll die. Come on, Simon. Let's celebrate.
She just said she'll die 3 times. I think she's fucking dying, chat. I think her fate's fucking sealed, not gonna lie.
I heard that lady say she was going to die 3 times in quick succession.
That would not give you cause to murder her, would it not?
Quite an evening, is it not?
I would have preferred a band.
Do you know
and
Death on the
simple
Nile at
dirks,
all? I
but
saw
you
the
mustn't
movie,
be catty.
but I don't remember it.
Tell me about this ring.
When the barman brought up a bottle of champagne earlier, I was afraid Charles was going to propose. You know, something supposedly romantic, like putting a ring in a glass of champagne.
I think them mixing up the
Dangerous
setting too also
tradition.
helps me to
What
sort of
if the
forget
intended swallows
the course of the movie.
Did you know about the proposal?
I suspected it.
I don't
would
even know if the movie follows the book
Everyone
to any
thinks we're
degree.
already married,
I'm a
but we
fake.
definitely
I'm a
are
fake
not.
Agatha Christie
To be
fan
honest,
chat.
I'm afraid of being eclipsed by him. I do not intend to live in any man's shadow. I was
Amen.
going to say no in front of everyone, but that would have been too embarrassing for both of us.
The theft. It was a lifesaver then for Miss Ridgway.
That's why she gave Simon the fucking side eye. I like this sort of stylized look they got to it, you know, everyone's got the like funky faces.
I'm sure you've heard that
Like
a ring
really
has been stolen from the
over-exaggerated
safe in
bone
Monsieur
structure.
Blondin's office.
I didn't know anything about the ring. I've just heard that there's been a theft, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom.
Harry, you answer my questions before I ask them.
I can assure you that I know nothing, Mr. Poirot.
Confrontation. Which of these sentences contains a lie? I didn't know anything about the ring. I've just heard that there's been a theft, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom. Chat, what do you think? We didn't even ask about that. We didn't even ask about that. Because if he didn't know about the ring, he didn't know where the fucking ring was. Harry? Harry? I didn't say anything about where it was kept. I think you're lying. He probably had to piss at one point, so he definitely left the bar. Let's see. Let's see. I bet we can mind map it. Wait. No. The barman brought a bottle to Lynette Ridgway. That's what it is. He probably also had to piss when he brought that bottle.
I don't think you've been entirely honest with me.
I do not think so either, Mr. Poirot.
Select the fact that invalidates this lie. The barman brought a bottle to Lynette Ridgway.
You forget that you stepped away from the bar to take a bottle to Miss
I
Ridgway.
knew it!
The thief could very well
You
have
did.
taken advantage of that moment.
You're a
Well,
regular
it's just that Mr.
gumshoe,
Blondin
Ash.
had ordered me not to leave the bar, but a customer insisted that I take a bottle of champagne to the VIP lounge on the first floor. I thought 2 minutes away from the bar wouldn't be so bad. Please don't tell Mr. Blondin.
Who placed the order?
I can't remember. There were too many customers this evening.
Anyone could have taken advantage of the barman's absence.
I'm gonna shoot.
I love this song. If I'm to put myself in the shoes of a gumshoe, of a
Ring
thief,
was stored
of a
in this
ring.
safe.
Oh, do I have to? Is it gonna click? They had a safe cracking minigame in Sly Fox. I feel like Wait, there are darts all over. Is that significant?
Blonda is very proud of his club.
What if I did 1957? Is he like a
Everything on the
basic
desk seems to be
bitch in that
perfect
regard
order.
that he makes his fucking
would
password a
expect-
year?
I found the code without anyone's help. The
Fucking
combination is
dumbass.
easy to guess.
Fucking dumbass, dude. Actual fucking bozo energy.
Several bundles of notes.
Take him, Poirot. That was such an easy fucking guess. Blondin, you're kind of a fucking moron, dude. And I couldn't get it when I was a kid. I had to have my brother do it for me. Oh no, dude. Watch Poirot come out here and be like, "Your fucking safe is the year you open the bar, dumbass." They got them urinals. They got them toilets. So let's go into the brain map again. Anyone could have yeah, let's see. Search the safe. One of two items inspected. What do you mean? Thief left bundles of cash in Gaston Blondin's safe. No, that's not it. If it's a mixed bathroom, why are the urinals out there like that? I thought that's the whole reason they're separated. Toilets de bullets. The motive is not money.
Exactly, that's it.
The motive for the theft.
I feel like the entire motive to steal this ring might have just been to prevent the fucking proposal. I'm not gonna lie.
Brilliant.
Brilliant! Select the two people that might want to steal the ring. Well, that I don't know yet. That's a big fucking leap. I would just be, like, leaping into that with no fucking sense as to why. It said there was something else in the safe.
This is without doubt where Blondin kept the ring.
Oh. Oh, cool. Great. Awesome. Cool. That's what I needed. There are no signs of a break-in in the office. So someone had to be fucking, like, let in. Where's, Simon? I can't talk to fucking Simon. I can't get through half of these fucking people. Huh? Well, that's fucking trippy. Is there any reason for me to leave here? No. I just have the ability. Ring guy stole the ring. What do you mean ring guy? Like the guy who wanted to propose? I mean, he seemed pretty fucking flabbergasted. Ringo. Like the Beatle? Like the Beatle? Wait. Beatle. Beetle. 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 Ringo? That's the stupidest thing I've done all night. I hate that. I hate that for me. Beetlejuice. No, I don't feel like any of those are connected. No. Another person mentioned the ring, and it was Emmy Dunn. So maybe this opens up.
Talent. Mademoiselle Duns mentioned an emerald earlier. That means she's seen the ring.
Negative
Another
10 respect for
victory
every wrong
Poirot.
deduction.
Of course.
Magnificent!
Magnifique. Okay, so we'll interrogate Emmy Dunn. I still can't say who, because I can say, like, the ring was taken to prevent the engagement. Hello, Emmy Dunn. Let us talk.
Are you enjoying the party?
It's certainly been entertaining so far. Need any help solving the crime?
No, but I need to talk to you.
There's something you could help me with. If I remember correctly, you alluded to the ring earlier and said it had an emerald in it. How did you know that?
I wondered if you'd catch that. But I didn't steal it. I was at the bar when Mr. Windlesham showed it to Mr. Blondin. When he
Man,
got ready
glad
to
Hercule
propose,
is speaking Belgian
I
and not
realized it
French.
must
I'd
have
be
been the
so
ring I
angry
saw.
otherwise.
Were you near the bar during the proposal?
No, I was on the dance floor. Then I came back to the bar.
And you didn't see anything in particular during the evening?
I don't know if it means anything. But I saw that brown-haired young woman coming out of the storeroom with a record under her arm. Anyone missing an LP?
Eavesdrop on the woman on the dance floor. Where are you? Where are you?
Not what I thought. Oh, maybe not. Depends. You know what I mean. Yeah. Maybe.
I love you, Simon. I'm really looking forward to our trip in Egypt together.
So
I love the 4 people wearing an identical
after this
dress.
trip, we'll be completely broke.
Don't worry. Lynette will give you a job. She's my friend. She can't run her estate by herself. I'm sure she'll hire you as the manager.
I hope so. We're barely getting by on your archivist's salary.
Damn, Simon. Really worried about that cash dough, aren't you? Emmy Dunn saw Brunette leaving the room, eavesdrop on the woman on the dance floor, interrogate the woman on the dance floor. Well, let's chat. If I can get through the fucking crowd of people.
Mademoiselle.
The famous
Pardon me,
Hercule
mademoiselle.
Poirot.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Sorry your evening out should turn into an investigation.
It happens more often than you might think.
Any sign of the missing ring?
Signs? Oh, yes. And the direction they point in becomes clearer.
Let's small talk.
Would you mind if I asked you
Eavesdropping
some
on the dance floor is particularly
Interrogated
unbelievable.
by the famous Hercule Poirot. I confess.
Hercule
love it.
Poirot?
Someone told me they saw you coming out of the storeroom where the stolen.
I love how
ring
everyone
was.
just takes it as a game.
Is this true?
I
This
just
guy
wanted
must
to
not be
so that
taken
the
too
DJ could
seriously.
play my favorite song. He didn't even have it in his set.
And nobody questioned you when you.
I'm
went
getting
to the
interrogated by
storeroom?
the
No,
Hercule
it was very easy.
How long did you
How
stay there?
wonderful!
Barely
How
2 minutes to find
magical!
the record.
I hope you're not accusing Jackie of anything, Mr. Poirot.
I accuse no one, monsieur. I simply ask the questions. There is nothing to suggest the young lady is not telling the truth. Did you know about the proposal?
I suspected his lordship was either going to propose or talk about a new business deal. Hard to tell which.
Okay. See ya, Simon. Can't wait to catch up with Simon and what freaky shit he's gonna get up to later. There are no signs of a break-in in the office. Emmy Dunn saw Brunette leaving the storeroom. Took a record from the storeroom. Emmy Dunn saw Gaston Blondin, saw Lynette Ridgway, saw Jacqueline de Belfort.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Time for a 6 a.m. banana. It's only valid if you take a photo of it. Fuck. This is dense. I like this. There's actually some like deduction to it, which is really neat. I still don't feel like I know everything.
Blonda is always delighted when someone orders a house cocktail.
I can't talk. No, I can't talk to the DJ still. I've eaten like 18 peanut butter sandwiches this week. That's gotta be not good for you. Ladies. Yeah, no, I've checked pretty much everything. Is it time to make a deduction? I forget your name. These are technically like secondary things. The whatevers. Select the 2 people who might want to steal the ring. I'd say honestly, Lynette and Joanna. seem like the two most likely suspects for me.
Impressive. Lynette Ridgway has told her friend Joanna Southwood that she doesn't want to marry Lord Windlesham. So both women have a reason for wanting to prevent the proposal to occur. My little grey cells did not let me down.
Ew! What the fuck? My little gray cells did not let me down. Hercule, you can't say that shit. You can't say that shit. At the end of the mystery, the central node turns into the final activity. In this case, a mental reconstruction has been unlocked. Press A to enter the node and conclude the mystery. I can't believe that I'm picking around in his brain matter. Whoa, wait, it's like fucking detective vision. Holy shit, wait, this is cool. It's like a fucking BD in Cyberpunk. Press Y to open close the facts panel. Validate all the facts related to the reconstruction to complete it. Gray, unidentified. Green, valid. Red, impossible. The goal is to reconstruct the events of each time slot, assigning the right characters to the right actions. Use left bumper, right bumper. Okay. The barman is at his station at the bar. The barman is at his station at the bar. So from here, it's Jacqueline de Belfort. No. Is it Joanna? Okay. So then, while he's up here, then it's Jacqueline who enters the storeroom. Jacqueline's dancing here. Barman goes to the VIP area. And Jacqueline enters the storeroom. Or no. Jacqueline talks to the DJ. So that would mean that Joanna enters the room. Now Jacqueline enters the storeroom, which leaves Joanna to be the one to open the safe and steal the ring. And then barman returns to his station. Joanna returns to the party. And Jacqueline hands the record over. Okay, I like how that worked.
And all is clear. Joanna Southwood waits until there are no more customers at the bar, then distracts the barman by asking him to take a bottle upstairs. She enters Blondin's office and closes the door. She figures out the code to the safe with childlike ease, as I was able to do.
It's 1957, the fucking easiest code you could think of.
Jacqueline de Belfort enters the storeroom to pick up a record purely by coincidence. She leaves again, and Mademoiselle Duns spots her when coming out of the ladies. Alone again, Miss Southwood leaves and returns upstairs with the ring. The barman returns to his post and suspects nothing.
We did it! We did it! Confront Joanna. You stole the ring. Give back. Please, give back.
Mademoiselle Southwood, you are a thief.
Bravo! You found me out. I'm not going to deny it, but I did it to help my friend Lynette. I was going to return the ring at the end of the evening.
What? You stole the ring? Why would you do that?
To help you. You didn't want to marry Charles. No ring, no engagement. And I admit, I wanted to see his face when he opened that empty box.
Give me the ring now, and I'll forget to mention you when I give it back to Lord Windlesham.
There we go. There we go. Return the ring to Charles Windlesham. Where's bro at? There he is.
Monsieur Windlesham, I have your ring.
Thank you, Mr. Poirot.
No leave.
But who was the thief?
You
Where did
win.
you find it?
It was nothing more than a prank, but don't worry. The ring would have been returned to you in the end.
Oh, you
the
win by
important
being the
thing is that
thief.
I can finally ask Lynette.
No one would suspect the great Hercule Poirot.
Forgive me, but I wouldn't do it. She might say no.
What? How could she? I'm a lord.
That don't mean shit, bro.
It's preposterous.
You're
It's-
bald.
Oh, it's these new times we live in.
People don't appreciate
evening,
bald and
madame.
beautiful.
Good evening, monsieur.
Ooh,
So,
who's she?
Mademoiselle Royce, let's see what you've slipped into my pocket.
You noticed? Of course you did. I should have known better.
I see. You tried to discover who the thief was, and you were correct. Impressive. That's right.
Oh, Miss Royce, did you find out who the thief was? I'm very impressed. How did you do it?
Oh, well, a detective never reveals her secrets.
Jen, we should get going. I'll get our things and wait for you outside. Au revoir, Mr. Poirot.
Au revoir.
Mr. Poirot, it's been a pleasure to meet you.
A shared pleasure, mademoiselle. Madame?
Is he gonna bust it down freaky style? Hercule, please. Hercule, please. Bust it down freaky style. Poirot is hot. He's kind of going on. Bust it down freaky style. Oh, I'm playing as her now. Leave the nightclub. Oh. Twin protagonists? Yo, they got Daft Punk? I love Daft Punk. Hey, man. Great set list tonight, man. Just like Red Dead Redemption 2.
Can't be.
Oh, loud ad.
Hercule Poirot.
Agatha Christie's iconic novel, Death on the Nile.
Reimagined in the 1970s.
Monsieur Poirot, I guess you know why
I'm stopping it so that I can turn it down because Jesus fucking Christ, that's loud. Let's take it down a notch.
I asked you to come.
What do you suggest I do?
It's still fucking loud. Let me turn it down.
And can you confirm that all the passengers are present for the meal?
Yes, we keep the list. Everyone is here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to disrupt what promised to be a beautiful day, but I have some terrible news.
Cruising the Nile has never been
But we
so
must stay calm
dangerous.
if we want to find the culprit. I have a small idea of the situation.
I may leech. My, you got here quickly.
I've just finished my latest case.
2 detectives, 2 investigations.
Let's see what I can find.
But someone is lying to me. It is a big case, Miss Royce. A dangerous one.
Every detail
What do you
matters.
have
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. I'm now going to search each of you.
Oh wow, so they have some
Then
like
there's still
big
time
decisions
stop
to
them
make.
before they strike again.
Tomorrow, the day at least is here. Every question must have its answer.
Not gonna lie, I'm intrigued by this one.
We hope you've enjoyed this initial preview of Agatha Christie Death on the Nile, planned for release in September 2025. Add it to your Steam wishlist now so you don't miss out. This latest opus offers a brand new experience complete with original mysteries and enriched game mechanics. Journey from the United States to Egypt with stopovers in London and Spain. Step into the shoes of both the renowned Hercule Poirot and Jane Royce, a newcomer with her own take on the case, and find yourself immersed in a mystery packed with adventure, full of twists and turns.
Yeah, no, this looks like really fun. Much like I said, it reminds me, and I'd have to check, I actually don't know, I don't think it's made by the same people, but it reminds me of the game The Council, which was super, super fun when I played it. And I may have to see if they've done any other like Agatha Christie games here that I can play before playing this one, because fuck, man, like this looks like it's so fun. And I think this new character of theirs is like a self-insert, maybe not like a self-insert, but like an original character to like give you a fresh take on the mystery. I'm not sure if that's the case or not. It's what it seemed like in the trailer. But that's really fucking cool and a great way to freshen it up, along with like the setting change. Yeah, that was really fucking fun. I'm gonna exit the game now and go back to the intro screen. Chat room, I think that's got to be it for me. It is getting to be 1 o'clock, but stick around here. I am going to kick you out to someone else. Let me see who I'm following who's still streaming. What I'm going to do is wait, Bird's streaming right now? Oh, fuck. I'll take you over to Bird. Bird's only been up for like 40 minutes. Yeah, I'll take you to Bird. They're playing Diva right now, so that'll be kind of a fun little chill, like lax time. I will be streaming Thursday, probably not tomorrow night unless something changes. But per my schedule, I'll be streaming starting Friday. And then potentially over the weekend. My birthday is over this weekend. I'm going to go visit a horse one of these days, and then I'm going to Pride. So we're going to have a lot of fun doing all of that. I'll figure out streams as they happen. But you'll know. Okay. I love you guys. I hope you have a good night.
Bye-bye.